help if I added myself to the stage, but I'm here now. What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. This is Friday 15, where my co host and guest commentators check out some amazing community photos. And up first, we've got the man, the myth, the legend, Toy Chase. What up, man?
What's up, everybody? What up, everybody?
And up next, we've got another co-host. He is none other than Toy Games.
How are we doing? I don't have an intro yet. I have an outro, no intro.
Well, all right. So I'm gonna be like the man. Let's do this again. Hold on. The man who needs no intro. Toy Games.
Like it.
Toy Games. You got to do it like your videos, bro. You got to be like Toy Games.
Yeah. I had to yell for that.
No. I got to see it. Come on, full screen.
I can't do my head splat into the freaking monitor.
Toy Games.
Have some glass and just bang right through it.
Oh man.
Full music in the background.
My soda is empty too.
Oh shit! All right, we'll be right back after these short messages to get our hydration on. And up next, we've got Mr. Ian Sanders photography.
Oh, hey! I didn't notice you guys there.
Oh, geez, sorry. Glad we didn't walk in on you. So what's happening, fellas? How was your week so far?
It's over. It's good. Good week. I think.
Man, no news is good news.
Good week?
Yeah. It was a good week.
Okay.
I got
Tell
paid.
us about it.
I got a toy because someone complained to Big Bad Toy Store, so I got this expensive toy for $30. So that's cool.
Snarf.
He complained to BBTS, who has the best customer service, and they sent him a free one. So I gave him $30 for the one that he said was messed up. So that's cool. You know,
Yeah.
They do have great customer service, man.
Best.
They really do. They really do. They kill it.
Yeah.
I know a couple companies that could learn from that.
Yeah, me too.
No names mentioned.
Yeah.
I think
Not pointing any elbows, like
Got a list.
nothing. But yeah. Let's do another drum roll, shall we?
Uh-oh.
D Blake makes it.
What's going on, fellas?
What's going on, man?
How y'all doing today? Tonight?
And give him another round of applause.
Oh
There we go. Sorry for anybody wearing headphones, but So, all right, I'm a little confused now because we've got two mayors in here. Is somebody getting
No. Former mayor. That's the mayor.
Are you in a higher position now, or?
I've my tenure has run out. I lost the re-election, and Toy Chase has somehow it was a write-in vote, and he won by a landslide. So yeah.
I always say, if I'm the mayor, he's the governor, man. He's the governor. Come on now. Come on, do it. Get to the chopper.
Get to the printer.
Come on, do it. Get down.
I want to sign that says get to the printer.
Get to the printer. That's good. That's
get to the printer. There it is.
Get to the printer. Every print
oh my
person.
God.
So everybody's had a good week so far, from what I understand. I've had a hell of a busy week going from New York to New Jersey, but it was good anyway. Out here in the tri-state area, we've been experiencing the usual wear a t-shirt this day, bundle up for snow this day and get your.
When did you wear a
out.
T-shirt, bro? There's been no T-shirts in Jersey. We hit like 45 on Wednesday.
I will wear a T-shirt in 45 and get looked at a lot, which is probably why I have this cough.
Yeah, there you go. T-shirt pneumonia.
Go figure, right?
Go figure.
Go figure. Go. There it is.
Figure go, and I'm
It
going.
all comes full circle.
It does. Life is like a circle. Life is life.
It's a circle. It's a circle. It's a circle.
There
Not
we go.
square.
It's not the reference.
Not square.
I
It's a
understood that
circle. It's no corners.
We got anybody else in there? Because I've never seen this thing go have a.
Wasn't that
Holy
from
crap.
that was the
Holy
one with
crap.
Adam Sandler where he marries Kevin James, right? I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, we got more.
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
Oh,
No.
there
Who let
he is.
George
There
in
he
here? He's got his own show. He's got his own fancy show now. Get this guy out of here. This guy. He doesn't do StreamYard. He's slumming it with us right now.
Yeah,
Damn.
totally.
I
Now
know, right?
what's going
No
on?
real
Dude,
studio
I had
or
no.
anything like that.
Can you guys hear me?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got you, bro.
I had no idea.
The answer is
Leon
always
Soft was
no.
gonna be on this podcast, dude.
I didn't either. I didn't either.
Yo, great to meet you, man. Your work
Absolutely.
is incredible. Love it. I'm loving it.
I appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
Happy
I'm
to be a
loving
part
it.
of it.
Wait, so
Thank
are
you.
we doing a free show for show and tell right now in a way?
Sorry.
Our next guest.
shit, Friday 15 just got taken. This is like a D Blake makes election right now, man. Jesus.
So D Blake, Toy Chase, Toy Games. Damn, everybody's on here. That's awesome, man.
We're having a good Friday, baby. This is you guys are bringing the heat, man, and I'm right next to it, so I'm feeling it. Now I don't know what to do
Man,
with pressure. I don't know what to do with the pressure.
we got some serious plugins too, man. Toy Games did a show just the other day with Yojo Jerk with Brian over there, and then these guys with the show and tell, killing it. By the way, I got to give it to you guys. That was a lot of fun.
Thank you.
So
Yeah, we're
George,
gonna,
that was awesome.
We're just gonna keep trying to get better, just better. Can't get if it gets any worse, I'm
I
out.
was gonna say you can't get any worse. So I mean, you can only go up from here.
Yeah, man, you're gonna have some special guests, right, in the next show?
Yeah. Eventually, we're gonna bring gas. Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna try to
That is
really
awesome.
do a variety of stuff. I got to give it to Mark though because super cool. He had a lot of great ideas. He had a lot of ideas, and I was like, I don't know, but you know
Not
what?
any good ideas.
Yeah, no, they after that very first episode, I learned a lot. I watched it. I was like, oh, okay, this, that, and a lot of the things that Mark said also kind of fell through. So it was good.
So that was good.
Yeah.
What was it? You were nervous, right? Before
I was nervous the whole time, dude. I was nervous. Yo,
You're not even live. You're
Yeah.
cool as a cucumber now.
Yeah.
Live in front of the
Right,
masses.
exactly.
We're very
Yeah,
much
give it
so.
to
You're live, yeah, exactly, man. Like, just go with the flow. You're
Nah.
talking with friends. That's
I know.
what we are. We're a bunch
I
of
could- I could do a
Yeah.
live any day. I could do a live. I wanted to go live, and Mark was like, "Nope." He was like, "I was like, you know what's a good idea? Yo, we should do it live." And he goes, "You know what's a good idea? We shouldn't do it at all." And I was like, "Well, not live. We shouldn't do it. We shouldn't do it live." And I was like, "What?" And then little by little, he kind of explained it to me. I was like, "Oh, okay, all right, that works. That works." And it gives us time to do some stuff that we want. We want to really make it a big variety stuff, so not just
gonna have
toy
games?
photography and stuff like that,
Nice.
dials, everything. We're just gonna bring it all.
You're gonna have Plinko and
Yeah. Trivia.
Plinko.
what
Hell yeah.
a variety game show.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cheers. Cheers, everybody. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Oh shit! I'm empty. For Christ's sake.
Where's the soda, Angela? Where's the
Damn
soda?
it! I got Ken in my hand.
Yeah, yesterday when you were like soda, I was like soda. I was throwing it in the chat. I was like soda.
Diet Coke, baby.
Oh man.
Yeah,
That was
I
fun.
don't know what it is. Maybe it came with age, but I'm actually a bigger fan of Diet Coke than regular Coke at this point in my life.
Yeah,
wow.
it's just too sweet. You need like need to
Just
Yeah, I don't
water.
know.
That's all you
Just
need.
water.
just water in diet soda.
I try
water.
to get on that gallon, but he has no room, and I'm like, wait, can I just get on the bottom then?
No, because your
And he flipped it
your
around,
sticker's so freaking big. You have a giant like Toy Chase. Look how obnoxious that friggin' sticker is. It takes up half of my water
know.
bottle.
Damn.
Just couldn't do a 2-inch sticker like anybody else. You needed like a 4-inch sticker. It's taking up my whole water bottle. But I got a little space here. I can like write in "Go Figure Go" on here or something.
Can I sign it?
Or you can stick my
Can I
you
just-
can stick my
Yeah.
sticker on there in that space.
No,
Yeah,
so
there goes
behind
my
me, I'm getting a whiteboard. I'm getting a whiteboard this weekend. And behind me, like on my show board, how I got all the stickers on my show board, that's why I always ask for 2 or 3 stickers. I'm going to put everybody's stickers, whole wall right
That's
behind
cool.
me.
Cool.
So I'm gonna order the 6-inch, 6x8.
6 by 8.
Yeah.
I'll have room
I
for
know,
it back
right?
there.
D Blake, I'd like to call off the sign war. You know,
What's the
It-
sign war? We have a war?
Our-
I know, right? I was gonna
our-
say.
It started at the end of the year ToyCon, but D Blake makes way better stuff in terms of signs and stuff like that. So
Who else was making them? You were making them?
no digital signs, D Blake.
Oh, yeah. I don't have it up right now. Yeah, I got you.
Stop, go for your go. So it turns out Damon and I have the same LED board thing, where there he goes. And
Oh, okay.
I picked
I
up
put
and I'm
this
like,
on my
wait,
shows.
yeah,
But you've
Yeah,
had that.
put this
you-
on my table at the shows, right? And Go's got one too. And I guess he went on his app and saw another sign listed on his app because they're all connected through the Bluetooth with no code.
Oh no.
So he went on his app and he's like, "What's this sign? Oh damn, that's D Blake's sign." And he started typing his own thing and uploaded it
that's
to my
awesome.
sign.
That's awesome.
And I didn't know about it. And I'm looking at, and he's like, "Look at your sign." I was like, "What is he talking about?" And I look at it, it's like, "Go Figure Go" was here, and scrolling across my thing at my table. It was
I would-
clever. It was very smart.
Yeah,
I was the beer man. I didn't retaliate. I didn't retaliate.
I
so-
know. I kept, the paranoia settled in, so I kept going around and looking because unlike D Blake mine's in front of me. Damon can just go like that, So I was
Yeah.
like, did he do anything? Did he do anything? Every time he picked up his phone, I'm
So
like,
I
he's doing it right
won.
now.
I
You know what?
won by not doing
Yeah,
anything because he was
you
paranoid
got
the
me
whole
here.
show.
Yeah, you got me
The
right here, man.
psychological battle.
Wow. I would have never
Yep.
said anything.
Exactly.
I would let it go until he noticed it. But you told him.
Well, you got
Yeah, he
Toy-Con
told
coming
me.
up
I
in
really
March.
didn't. I never look at it. I never
No.
look at it.
It
Toy-
started-
Look at my own
Toy-Con's
stuff.
coming up in March.
We got March. We got the ZoloCon
Yeah.
in February. We got ToyCon in March. We got what do we got? Maryland Toy Expo in June. I just got a thing for RetroCon in September.
Wow.
Yeah, got a lot going
Toylanda's
on.
coming up.
That's
I'm
out of my.
actually-
That's way out of my distance. That's out of my
Yeah,
range.
That's it. I'm in the south.
What's
so.
out of your distance?
Yeah.
Toylanta.
What's that?
Toylanta.
What's the
Toylanta.
next bar?
Toy Chase will go to that. Toy Chase gets FOMO. He'll be like, "Oh yeah, I
Oh.
got to go to all the shows." He's gonna go to.
He's the mayor.
He's gonna go.
I've actually
E2,
never been to
E2.
a con. I've never been to
Oh,
a
no?
con. Some people have been reaching out asking me if I'm going to Toylanta. I'd like to make it
Should.
happen. I travel for work, so
Mm.
Mm.
we'll just kind of see. I don't know. I can't commit yet, so
Right.
we'll see.
I try. I
Well, if you
travel
know
a
the
lot.
dates, if
Yeah.
you know the dates, try to work around it or something. Plan
I
a
don't
day
have
off
that.
or a
I
PTO
don't-
day or something. No.
That doesn't happen in my industry now.
All right.
when I get called, it's time to go.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, cons are great. They really are. I mean, just
Yeah, I need to
to
check
see
one off
people
my
and-
list, but yeah,
Atlanta's
there's
a
so
good
many
one to
people
go
out
to,
there.
from what I see.
Well, if
Yeah.
you're gonna make anyone, the one you should go to would be Legion's Con.
Oh,
Even
yeah.
even if
Yeah.
you're not a Legions collector.
Yeah,
Exactly.
even if you're not
Exactly.
a Legion
Yes.
collector.
It
Yes,
because there's so many other indie toys, and it's not just about indie toys. It's creators, right?
Yep.
It's customizers, it's
Mhm.
custom figures. I mean, you got guys like Plunderlings there, Animal Wars of the Kingdom there, all these indie lines, Armies of Ashmore, Meta Travelers. So they're all at these shows, right? I mean, Mythic Legions headlines the show, but they have so many other toy lines there.
Yeah.
And then besides those other toy lines, it's all about the community. It's all about creators, prop makers, the diorama makers. Honestly, it blow your mind, the stuff that's at that show.
And I met so many people at the show. I was like, wow. I was like, I couldn't believe it. I could not believe a lot of it's not just about Mythic Legions anymore. You know?
Nah, it really isn't.
So I've been doing photography for quite some time, and like I did like portraits and landscapes, and I was into astrophotography, like taking pictures of the stars and stuff. There's no community in any of those subgenres. You know what I mean? It's like the toy community is completely different. Like, I feel like we all know each other. You know, we build these relationships, and you go to these cons and get to meet these people in real life. And I'm jealous. I do need to check it off, but like, I really do think we have something kind of exclusive going in this community.
It really is,
unlike any other community of photography out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. And Mark says it all the time. Mark is like, there's no community like this community. I've been in this and that and that and this. So yeah, we get it. But if you get a chance to go to Legions Con, that's where that's where you're gonna meet a lot. I mean,
that's
I know people
November.
that came from California came. I mean, from like
they came from Europe. They came from Canada, Europe, Florida, Las Vegas, California. You know, Toy Migos came from California. You know, you had everybody was there. It was crazy.
Arizona, Nevada. It was you know, people that I've never thought I'd be in the same room with. I was giving hugs to. You know what I mean? And that was just like, to me, like so crazy. Like, here I am finally, like, you know, I think either George or Tim walked by me, and like it was such a like, you know, like your head is everywhere. And I'm like, oh hey, what's up, man? And like I see him again.
You really are on a swivel.
Yeah.
To be a vendor, it's hard to be a vendor at those shows because you don't get a lot of time. You're so busy. You don't get a lot of time to walk around and leave your table and mingle and hang out with everybody until after the show's done. And some people don't stay until after the show. But at Legions Con, 80% of those people were staying at the same hotel the show was at. So like there was a really big gathering at the end of the show, and you can go to this crowd, you can go to that crowd, and you just kind of work your way through the crowds of 5 or 6 people, 5 or 6 people, 5 or 6 people. And then it becomes like 15 people. And then people are sitting on the chairs and on this bench. And it really, God, I can't stress enough what a great show for the community it was. It really was.
I've been
thank you.
Toys. I've been collecting for my whole life. I'm 48. I've never seen a toy line do what Legions is doing, where there's a community, there's customizers, there's diorama makers, there's photography, all geared towards
all around that specific line. It's crazy.
I mean, Joe Fest is not a new thing. It's something that's been around forever. So for an original property to hit the scene like this, it's an accomplishment. It's pretty cool.
I only have 2 Legions. This is one of the 2 right here. His head just fell off as I pulled him off. But
probably has the worst
one.
Adler. The moose.
Yeah, I got the moose.
I got Adler.
Don't make me pull mine out there, man. I'm up.
We don't want to see your moose, Tim. We don't want to see your moose.
Yeah, he's cool, man. I love him. I just shoot so tight, like it's hard to get this all in the frame. But I do have an idea brewing. I haven't
now you shoot tight and you're pulling out. There's the monetization. Fucking
but I kind of want to just pull this head off and then put a piece of wood behind it and mount it to the wall, like a
that would be smart.
I've seen somebody do that actually.
Oh, really?
I feel like I've seen that done.
Well,
you have to
we
get on
can't win
that
all
one.
the time. And then I have Father Christmas, and those are the only legions.
Yeah, he goes well
Four
with that
horsemen
moose,
that I
too.
have.
He pairs well with the moose, Father Christmas.
Yeah,
for
sure.
Yeah.
Well, now they got a friggin' bear coming out next
bear
year or
looks
2
so
years
good.
from now.
Yeah, the bear looks awesome.
So
Right.
glad I pre-ordered
Crazy.
a couple of those, man. I had to.
That's the only thing I really got. I didn't get anything else.
Cool.
You know,
I
I'm
don't
trying,
pre-order any of them now
Larry.
because I see them at the shows now. So
Yes.
like I'm kind of like
Mhm.
in there. So
Mhm.
And this
the
is
other-
silly, but you know why I bought Father Christmas? It was
for the shepherd's hook.
Yeah, no, for the lantern.
there you
I
go.
don't know
man.
if that's a sod cutter. I'm not gonna
So
lie.
If you want lanterns that work, Carver Customs does some amazing work with little tiny baby torches and lanterns and stuff like
And
that.
you know what? And I
Mhm.
bought.
I
those-
got sod cutters, so I have a working lantern now. but,
Okay.
And usually what I do is like if it doesn't work, where's my?
Yeah, I
I
bought
just
some of
have
those
these
torches.
little Ulanzi lights, and I just stick a snoot
Oh yeah.
on it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And then I'll
Mhm.
take 2 shots, and I'll just
Right.
light it up and then mask it.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
I mean that's kind of
Clever.
what I do.
I just set mine on fire and then I
Just turn it on and blow it out.
Yeah, and then you email 4 horsemen, and you're
Yeah,
like,
you
"Can I
can put it
return
on.
this?"
Oh, jeez.
I love that you shouted out Carver Customs, by the way, D Blake, because they're fantastic. I got a bunch of them and I love them to death, man.
I
they're
love Brian. Brian is a
fantastic
great
work.
dude.
Mhm.
Yeah. He's a great dude.
Yeah, Legions had a little bit of everything.
did.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, I got this hat over there from Richie, who's Nose Rain. Nose Rain is
What hole is that?
doing
Oh, yeah.
unbelievable stuff. So you're talking about just somebody who is not a Legions collector at all, really, and yet here he is.
Yeah.
He was selling his merchandise. He was there just promoting himself as well.
Yeah.
And everybody and anybody could be any part of any community and be a part of it, and it was incredible. And not only that, they had a bar in there.
Yeah.
There we hung out in the lobby for like 6 hours.
So
just
like
playing.
3 a.m.
What were we playing with? We were playing with this guy right here. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the new night.
Oh my god, this thing.
I gotta
is
open mine.
just
I haven't.
The most
incredible.
foldable night ever. Agile night.
Yeah,
I
if
love-
they
love
go
'em.
that
Love
direction
'em.
with articulation in
Oh,
the
yeah.
future,
Yeah.
they'll
the plan.
probably get me to sign.
Oh.
I'll probably be
Yeah.
more into the line.
It's tough with single elbows and knees. You kind of get thrown off a little bit, but I'll tell you, the range is not terrible for the older figures. But that whatever they did to increase the range with that night is great.
Smart.
Really
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
That was one of my top 5 of 2023.
Oh,
yeah,
Valiant Night,
easy.
Valiant Night was beautiful. I mean, and it was really all because of the articulation. I mean, it's a beautiful figure, but the articulation is insane.
Mhm.
Do you guys have Doom by Mezco?
I do. I'm working on
Yeah.
something now with that.
Nice. You know, 4 Horsemen collaborated with Mezco on that. They did the
Mhm.
Yeah.
sculpt and everything.
They do a lot. They
I
do a
just-
lot of collaboration.
Yeah, I just found
Really?
that out. That's why that Doctor Doom is the bomb. That Doctor Doom is
Yeah.
so awesome.
Yeah,
It's
he really
awesome.
is.
I got a question. You think that since Mezco dropped the Doctor Doom and Fantastic Four, you think third party Hasbro Galactus is going to see some traction again?
Yes.
yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
It's a good
I
It's
don't
sign.
funny. It's funny that you would say that.
Goes.
It's funny that you would say that. I opened it this afternoon for the first time ever.
Really?
Still in the shipping box.
Nice, George. Yeah, man.
And I opened it for the first time because I got the Doctor Doom figure. That's why I
Mm.
opened it.
You know what I would love to see Mezco do in the style of Doom with all this die cast and everything, since they're doing the turtles now? A die cast shredder
Ooh.
would be
Oh, yeah.
amazing. I would love to see that. That would be a definite buy for
And
me.
if they use that Doctor Doom body, then we'd be good.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
telling
is it
you.
that? I got to check it out because the only new Mezco that I got is the Roach.
Mm.
Oh, you got him.
Spliff Gomez. He's got red eyes. You know?
Yeah.
Spliff.
took a couple of tokes of some devil's lettuce, and now we got a red eye Gomez. Great.
Yeah, I missed out. I was about 6 minutes too late.
I don't know how they never foresee the character always sells out. I don't know.
You know what it is? In all honesty, in my opinion, somebody's probably sitting there listening to everybody saying, "Oh, Mezco's going to die. Mezco's dead. Mezco's going to die," and then all of a sudden they're like, "You know what, guys? Maybe let's not do a lot of them." And then it's like, the website crashed and we sold out, and we now owe people thousands of dollars.
The website crashed.
Yeah,
For Void Gomez.
Yeah, it was weird.
It was dead for like 30 seconds.
And
I've heard so many rumors flying around. The truth of the matter is like nobody really knows. I think it seems like the older way of how Mezco used to do things. You know what I mean? And then when they would do things that way, everybody would complain, and then they changed, and now everybody's complaining that there's no more limited edition, and some of the value on these figures is dropping, and it's like no one really knows the reason. Maybe they were listening and they were like, okay, these guys want some limited edition stuff, let's give it to them, and then they gave it to us, and
we still complain.
Yeah, we're still complaining.
It's like
so
you can't satisfy everybody. You just can't.
Right.
No,
yeah. So I don't think anybody really knows what was going on with the marketing of that and the strategy outside of Mezco. I really
okay.
Nice.
So how many people here actually got Void? Who got Void?
I don't Mezco, so
Yeah, I got one too. I mean, I was, and
Nice.
it's funny because I was like, I like the red one, and I didn't get it because I just didn't want the Mecca thing. I just didn't want to pay all that money for it, and so I mean, I couldn't find it. I could not find it separate, like on its own. I was like, all right, screw it, And then when this one dropped, I was like, you know what? It's only the figure. I'll get it, but I didn't realize at all that it was.
Ooh, there you go.
There you go.
yeah. I got the red guy.
And Henrock almost
But-
had me at the last convention.
yeah, you had it
He's
for
like,
sale.
"For you," and I was like, "Oh man."
So
He told me that
ordered,
too.
I ordered it, not
Oh,
just
shit.
like, whatever. I'm just gonna get one. But then all of a sudden, I heard all this craze of like the dang and that. And I was like, really? And I had no problems. I just went on, bought it, and that was it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a Jedi Gomez. People have been wanting that forever. So next thing people want is like a cowboy Wild West Gomez. And
That would be
I-
awesome.
that's pretty cool.
That would be awesome.
Well, the next one they're doing is him on the motorcycle. He's got a
Yeah,
leather
so-
jacket. It looks
I've got
beautiful.
a cowboy hat for him too.
Oh,
But
that's
just
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
Nice.
I just made
That is
one
sweet.
because I also have a bandolier, but I recently used it in another shot and I took
Oh,
it
that's
off
nice.
him.
Oh, that's
You made that
sweet.
jacket?
That is cool.
No, I got the jacket off of a GPS lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can get this whole outfit. It's the jacket, it's the
Bring
vest.
it up. Bring it up. Bring it up. You're at his head.
Mhm.
There you go.
Sorry. It's got the jacket, it's got the vest, it's got a black shirt and black pants, but I love these pants on Holiday Gomez, so I just left these on. And then it comes with the belt and
those khakis
In the
the
holster.
holsters. And then I 3D printed a cowboy hat, but I got it. I'm always moving.
Do you put the
accessories
antennas through the
around.
cowboy hat? Like you put the hat on, then the antennas back through the hat?
I need to drill some holes through it. I just kind of
Yeah.
cock it back a little bit.
Okay.
To make it work, but
Just send it to
like-
me. I'll put the holes in it and print it out.
well, I mean, I can do it. It's just a laziness thing.
But
it's just
the
a
problem
laziness
is
thing.
resin.
And then
Be delicate.
And people talk highly about that. What is it?
Oh, here's the bandolier.
GPL slot?
So this bandolier-
that's the only one, man.
that
Oh, yeah,
bandolier that I
remember
have
seeing
on
you-
him
I
came
remember
with it.
seeing you do something with that.
Yeah, that's great.
That is awesome.
And I
Yeah.
have a hat for him too, but I also
You should give him an Abe Lincoln hat. I don't know why. I'm getting an Abe Lincoln
yeah.
hat.
Big top hat.
That's
Top
a
hat.
top hat.
Yeah,
Well, did you say Abe Lincoln?
Yeah,
yeah,
I didn't say
Does
Abe
it-
Lincoln.
does
I said
it,
Abe Lincoln.
Doesn't
Oh, no,
Theodore?
go to-
Peanut. Who else wore a top hat?
Yeah, but it doesn't fit.
You know what? He would look like Mr. Peanut because he's got the, the monocle or whatever.
Also, I have the PX version, the blue version of Sod Cutter. So
You killing me.
the hat is a little bit blue, which I don't like, but or I like it with Sod Cutter, but
It has a
Yeah.
huge.
him, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I could get it to sit there with some sticky tack. you
Yeah.
know?
There you go.
Yeah.
And no one will be the wiser.
No.
Matter of
They'll
fact,
never know.
5K Toys also had those holsters for the the other Mesco piece.
Oh, that's Jay Kai.
50, 20
Right.
style
Jay Kai,
boxer.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Jay Kai, by the way, I got to give a special shout out to him. He is a great dude. I don't know if any of you guys have ever talked with him one-on-one, but he hand makes everything. So
Yeah,
all this stuff he's
wild.
putting out in bulk, he makes all of it's
Crazy.
handmade. So I was waiting for payday to get that Dio. And when I got paid, I went to 5K to order it and it was sold out. And so,
What? Wow.
yeah, I reached out to him and he was like, don't worry about it. I'll make an extra one for you and I'll send it to 5K with your name on it. He's like, yeah, he was like, don't, yeah.
Pulling
was like, "Don't
strings.
worry
He's
about it,
pulling
don't-
strings.
All I did was message him on Instagram. I just messaged him on Instagram and I just couldn't believe he took the time out of his day for me like that.
Amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So
That's what we mean. If you're new to it, that's what we mean. This community, Ian was saying earlier how, he's invested his time in different photography and he's really found a place. So if you're new and you're watching and you're wondering to take the plunge into it, like all are welcome. All are welcome.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll talk shit behind your back, but
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, it depends on what, like, if you're a toy photographer or if you're a 3D printer. So there's we have our subcategories, right? And the categories, you have your little niches that they're all going to talk shit about you.
That's funny.
Kickstarting toys that no one needs,
Stop starting everything off of Thingiverse and try to make something, okay? God damn it.
Yeah.
Speaking of Western figs and 3D printing, I bought this Clint Eastwood head.
Nice.
off of
Oh, nice.
Etsy. And dude, all the figures I wanted to use with it, it's just too small since I've got what's his face here. It's just too small.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Tiny.
What about
Yeah.
Black Series? Black Series
Scales
scales
off.
a little smaller than
Yep.
most.
yeah,
16.
but I don't have all the soft goods and stuff.
Or
to-
Mezco. Mezco's or SHF.
This
SHF.
is the Mezco
SHF.
Owlman.
No, I was
right
thinking
here.
SHF. I'm sorry. SHF scales smaller.
Yep.
Gotcha. Yeah, but
Yeah.
what am I going to use as a Western fig in SHF? And
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't know. I mean,
Well, maybe
I mean,
there's this.
how does
maybe
that
an,
look?
an
Does it
anime
look really
figure.
small to you guys?
I mean, it
The
does look a
scales off a little bit.
Not for nothing, but Atticus might be a little bit closer to a Western theme as well.
yeah, he's smaller. His scale's small.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Let's see,
Atticus does not have the height, that's for
You
sure.
could, you could put it on a Black Series Wicket. It'll be perfect.
oh man, it's so low.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
works.
I actually kind of like the way that looks.
Some tack. Just throw stuff
Yeah.
Yeah.
stuff some tack in there. Blue tack.
Yeah, that
Mhm.
actually looks really good.
That doesn't look terrible. Yeah, that's pretty good actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
I
I'll get it
already hear
painted
him
up.
saying
You know,
draw.
I think it being blank too throws your perception off with scale.
Yeah.
I think if it was
Yeah.
painted a little bit more, it would take your eyes away from the different size.
Yeah, you might be right.
Oh,
But-
there goes Mark.
Yeah, the
That's
neck
super
peg is
cool.
definitely too small on this one. But anyways, yeah,
Thanks.
I really, all that to say, I really want more Western
Figures.
stuff from Mezco. Yeah,
Anybody.
yeah,
The Western, even if you put like a sci-fi spin on it, so it's not so Westerny. Someone that's
I mean,
the,
I think Western figs would go gangbusters, man.
I mean too. It's the
Mhm.
it's the last toy line that hasn't really been delved
Yeah.
into. Is
Yeah.
that the word? Delved?
And I have someone
Well,
making
it's-
me a custom saloon diorama
Oh,
right
it's
now.
awesome.
Yeah, I mean, think of it like
So-
the whole cast like Tombstone, you know,
Just
Right,
like,
right.
Oh,
you know,
Yeah,
Val
yeah,
Kilmer,
yeah.
all those guys, you know, I'm your Huckleberry. That'd
I'm
be a
your
cool
Huckleberry.
line.
shitty movie.
say
Alien-
when, say
Alien-
when.
John
Yeah.
Wayne figures. John Wayne
That's-
figure would be cool.
There was a
I don't
movie,
think
Aliens
it's
vs.
no
Cowboys.
bartender.
Yeah,
Alien
Aliens
versus Cowboys.
I remember
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Oh God, what a terrible movie!
Hear
Are
me
you
out.
kidding
That
me?
movie, listen, the movie sucked. But if,
Yes.
for toys,
Conceptually,
I'm pretty sure it was
Right.
supposed to suck though.
if you throw sci-fi into Western stuff and have a toy line, you know,
I mean, that's what Star Wars is.
Cad Bane kind of is that.
yeah, space cowboys.
Cad Bane.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cad Bane.
Yeah.
Well,
We
look,
did
Muff,
that.
Muff Toys just came out with the figure of
Muff.
the 007, right? Muff, yes.
Gosh,
That's
guys,
what they're
you're
called.
making me get
They're
up.
called
I love
Muff
Muff.
Toys.
I love
Muff.
Muff. but-
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, I was
I said it
frozen.
first.
I was frozen there for a minute.
Yeah, the Muff.
Yeah, there it
the
is.
Muff diving.
Ian got him. There it is.
Did
Yeah.
you
Look at that
dive
head.
for that?
Look
Yeah,
at that
I've
head
seen it.
scope. That head scope is beautiful, man.
That is
Yeah.
that is some nice
Yeah.
muff.
That's
Dude, they're Loki.
Did you dive for that muff at all?
No, I ain't
No,
even
so-
tripped.
No,
that's
no
some good
muff diving
$100
required.
muff.
That's it. Hashtag no muff diving.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bond is a great figure. I've gotten some good shots with him for sure. And so is Agent Variant.
Okay. Fuck.
Am I frozen? I think I'm frozen.
No,
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 you're
No,
good.
no, you're good. Actually, one
You're
of the
always
picks.
smiling, so we couldn't know
Really?
anything.
One of the pictures I selected was Agent
I don't know,
George.
I mean-
One of your picks is one of the ones I chose.
Yeah.
And
Let's
it's
jump
that-
into it, guys. Let's
let's-
show the
yeah.
people what they tuned in for.
Let's go.
All right, all right.
They don't know what they tuned in for.
Honestly,
Me
I
playing
forgot
with Ken.
why we were doing this.
I
So
don't know what's
thank
up with this. I'm frozen.
you know, man in the thing over here. You know. All right, so we're going to get into our Friday 15 here.
Yeah, wasn't this show supposed to be like a half hour?
No, that's 30 and go. 30 and go. You can stay, but I'm going. Let's screen share. We're gonna do the wheel, right?
I'm frozen.
So whoever it lands on, that's where we're gonna go and pick their Friday 15 and go at it. Okay,
Let's go.
let's do it. Mm-hmm.
It's rigged.
Rigged. Rigged.
Yeah.
Totally rigged.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah, never signing up for
No.
a Go Figure Go contest.
I don't know. You know,
No.
I don't like doing that because I don't know what to do with the pressure. I already told you.
again.
And now we're just gonna look at a whole bunch of Mezco figures.
That's some bull, man. That's some bull.
That's real nice, Damien.
What? What you talking about?
What?
Oh, they really are all mezcos. Fuck.
Yeah.
Um,
See,
I'm-
you have a
Oh,
type.
man.
He's got a type.
I got to type. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna start off with the lantern. So this is by Haysburg.
This is my homie right here.
Yeah, I fell in love with this pick because multiple reasons. The light from
I got it.
the lantern and
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna
back-
join with my phone.
Huh?
I hear you, Jorge. You coming out good, Jorge.
Yeah, you're fine, dude.
Fine.
You're coming
yeah.
out good. Yeah. Yeah, you
You're
sound
good.
clear, crisp. Everything's good, man.
Yep.
You're good.
Oh, this view's better. Yeah. So this pick this week with this pick, it drew me right away. I didn't even know it was Ash or NECA or anything like that. I just saw it and immediately thought like, wow, this is really beautiful. It's framed really nicely. The lighting, you know, there's light on him from that lantern. And then it has the glow, you know, being that it's like the forefront of the camera, it has that glow popping right off. And then the separation with the color in the back, like kind of like the orange bouncing off the white, and then the props and everything. It gives it a complete feel. How do you guys? What do you guys think about it? We'll start with Toy Chase, and then Toy Gaines, Ian, and then Damon.
I'm gonna start off by I love the figure. That Ash is awesome to begin with. So, but yeah, he definitely I like how he placed him as well, just in the holding the gun and everything else. It just comes off nicely. Yeah, I like it.
Chase,
Angela.
thank you. Gaines,
Yeah.
you're up next.
When I look at toy figure photography, and you look at obviously the figure is most important, and you're drawn to the figure, and then you're looking at the fun stuff he used to flesh out the picture and make it come to life, and that's the key. That's what separates a regular picture of a toy to something that's elevated to look like a real scene from a movie. And he did that perfectly with 4 things: the little the head in the background, the picture, the chair, the shadow. Yeah, it's nice.
For me, this really works because one of the big mistakes I see in a lot of toy photography is it can be overly lit. I kind of look at the way I kind of look at things is you need to start with black as your blank canvas, right? And then you start adding light in to bring out the drama in the photo. And this photo really plays off the shadows really well and adds to a lot of mood. So it's not overly lit and it's not underlit. He found that perfect medium, and the shadow play is really effective in this photo, and he did a great job.
Mr. Blake.
Yeah, what he said.
I agree.
We're gonna go in reverse order next. This way.
No, that's gonna be my line. I was jonesing to use that every single time. Just gonna be like what he said.
No. I felt it in the air, man.
I'm an Evil Dead fan.
20 hours with somebody at a convention and not know, kind of where they might be.
I'm an Evil Dead fan. This is dope all the way around. The lighting is cool. The effect of the lantern coming off. I'm not sure if that's how much Photoshop or enhancement that is, but
I believe it is. Yeah,
I believe it is as well. It looks like it is, but the actual lighting they used reflects that well. Like it actually looks like it's coming from the lantern. So yeah, it's pretty dope. I dig it.
Can I ask a quick question? Just because I'm naive, I'm just an outsider that appreciates toy photography. That can't.
Me
really
too.
Do it. I can't. Do
I
it
don't
well.
either.
Is the use of After Effects frowned upon? Is it more appreciated if it's?
I
not
don't believe
used?
so.
Okay.
I can't speak.
I say
I can't speak for photographers, but go ahead.
It depends on the community.
Okay.
Oh yes.
So
yes.
So like if you're in articulated comic book art, it's frowned on.
Okay.
I believe this is my own personal opinion on the matter, but whatever you need to do to get the idea out of your head onto paper, so to speak, is totally okay with me. I don't care what you use to achieve that. I think it's totally cool as long as it's tasteful. If you are going ham with your After Effects, like it's going to look tacky. But
Sure.
You do it tastefully like this, you don't see any issue with it.
Yeah.
And I think it goes. There's a degree that you take as well. Like if you're using Photoshop to remove a flight stand or to add a little bit of a lighting effect or something like that, that I think is more acceptable than doing a completely AI background or something along those lines, right?
Right. Yeah, 110%. Like me, I started off with articulated comic book art. My friend George got me into it like in 2011, and like when it first started, it was pictures of your shelf. You know what I mean?
Sure.
With awesome poses, and then it slowly it got to where it is now, to where we've got toy companies and lighting companies and fog companies making stuff so we can have these just photos that are like this. It's so enhanced and broad, and then you have like 3D printers like myself and Damon and other people making things scaled and image and stuff like that, that just it just takes it to every corner that you can go into. And for me, I was totally against Photoshop, and then I bought, like, my first Mezco was Vapor, and I was like, I really can't stand the fact that I can't get the spray paint thing going.
Sure. Right.
No, my first Photoshop was Vapor and spray paint, and I was just like, well, if it's not ACBA, it's action figure photography. Yeah. So, and
I think that Photoshop also is a catch-all term. Like, just because you use Photoshop does not mean you're doing effects as well. Like, I literally bring every single photo that I do into Photoshop, and that's because
you change the levels a little bit. Yeah,
I do my color grades in Photoshop, so it's not that you're always adding digital effects or whatever. But also, the thing about it too that I wanted to say is it can be like any. Let's take a movie. Like, you go and see, let's use Zack Snyder's Justice League, right? When I was watching that, there was so much CGI in it.
I was just going to say that.
It literally took me out of the movie, and I'm like, that's fake.
Yeah.
That's fake.
There's,
but then you go to
there's
a
that whole community that are people into practical effects.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But then you go to a movie like 1917, something like that, right? Where they are using digital effects in there, but it's done in a way that it doesn't take you out of the movie.
Enhances the movie.
Yes, it enhances it. Yeah.
So I think it's the same way with photography. If you're using it in a tasteful manner, you still I don't see anything wrong with it. If you're going overboard with it, then you're opening yourself up to critiques at that point. So.
Well, now that you said that, I agree, because I think at the end of the day, you still have to have an eye for art and know what you're doing and know how much to use it and how little. And that was a perfect example of overuse in Snyderverse, or like the new Star Wars movies, and then dialing it back. So yeah. Right. Now that's clear.
It's definitely. I would say it's a spice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you don't want to.
That's a good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good analogy.
So I wouldn't discourage anyone from using Photoshop. It's a tool. It's a tool. Yep. It's like, I would never convince someone to build a house without a saw and a hammer.
Yeah.
Right.
And let's just say, like, we're not saying go out and get Photoshop. Photoshop nowadays is like the term jailbreak. Jailbreak was exclusive to iPhone, then it went to Kodi, then it went to Android, then it went to it just means unlocking your phone or whatever device you have to do stuff that it normally wouldn't.
Didn't it originally mean like breaking out of jail?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean,
my uncle
did. Yeah. If you go back to to Cowboys and Indians,
that was the original jailbreak.
But yeah, Thin Lizzy style tonight.
Gonna be a jailbreak.
Great job on this photo, Ryan. Great job on this.
Great job. Going back to the ending of the Photoshop thing. Photoshop is nowadays usually it is a program from Adobe, but Photoshop nowadays is any program that will enhance your photo with something that isn't necessarily tangible.
Sure.
Smoke, flames, things like that, alternative lighting. So we're not Adobe send me free stuff, but we're not saying go out and get Adobe Photoshop. On to the next one.
Now you use this for smoke.
Oh yeah,
me too.
This thing is great.
I still got my micro fogger too.
This Ulanzi thing for $80 is fantastic.
Yeah, I agree. I have one also, and it works amazing. And it comes with a remote case, everything.
Yeah, and it's
love the
$80,
Ulanzi
man. I mean,
ambassador program, but whatever.
That first
So
remote, I mean, the first fogger was like almost like $300, right? That first one.
there's 600, I think, some of them.
Jeez.
My original micro fogger from the company, I forget what they're on. I paid 300 and some change, but it's smaller than my phone. It's smaller than an iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
And what
And
does it use? Does it use the same liquid?
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, vegetable glycerin, basically.
Yes. Yep.
Bog juice.
All right, next photo from Go Figure Go. We've got Realm of Toys 89. Man, this
Frankie. Yeah.
This is just an amazing shot to me because, number one, if you see by the flag, the sun, there's like a god ray, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it kind of just goes into his hat and then down the body. And if you follow that, it just looks perfect. And again, there's some Photoshop to this by way of the waves and the water, things like that. But
clouds,
this is a great example of mixing tangible with intangible stuff.
Right.
In my opinion. And that's one of the reasons why I love it. Plus,
it doesn't look too fake. It doesn't look. It all incorporates well.
And I think that stand is from a Hot Toys Jack Sparrow that I have. I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's go down the line over here. We're gonna go with Damon. What do you like about the photo? What stands out to you?
Well, I love Plunderlings, so that's right there. It's fantastic. Like I have almost all of them at this point.
Yeah.
Besides some Plunderlongs that I'm missing, but pretty much all of them. So, I dig it a lot. I love the pose on the cannon. It's just they're so mischievous, and that's like that's exactly what I expect a Plunderling to be doing. It's just like doing crazy antics, But yeah, like I said before, I think the usage of digital effects along with this practical look and the practical flag waving in the air and everything, like it works out well. It doesn't look, it's not distracting. The digital effects of the waves and stuff are not distracting from the subject.
Yeah, I think so too. Let's go. Where are we at right now? Ian?
For me, the biggest thing I noticed right away is the depth of field is off. So the Plunderling is in the foreground, and you can see that whatever f-stop he shot at, the fall off is starting to hit by the time you hit the flag. So the flag has kind of gone out of focus a little bit. And then we get to the background, and it's super crisp and sharp again.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. I can see where
So I think that this photo could have benefited a lot by a depth of field adjustment in post by blurring the background even further than where the flag is at. So with the previous photo, we stated the depth of or the use of shadow play and everything. This photo, I feel like Plunderlings are more of a like cartoony kind of character, and I feel like that works in favor with very well lit and what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of over encompassing light,
brighter aesthetics.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of a cartoon, so I like the vibe and the feeling it gets. But I'm pulled out of it by the depth of field. That was the very first thing I noticed, which didn't sell it for me. But it's not a bad shot. I'm just commenting on what I noticed.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Yeah. Well, that's why you got photography in your name.
He's a critic.
Toy Gains.
Well,
That's good criticism.
yeah, that is terrific
It's-
criticism.
And it's adjusted, not what do you call that? Suggestive,
well, I'm not a photography guy. I'm a toy collector. And
So what do you think about the figure and the photo?
If a photo makes me want to own a figure, then it did its job. And now I want this Plunderling because I have that base, and I will do that. So it did the job.
There you go.
There
All
it
right.
is.
So, Realm of Toys, you should be contacting Plunderlings for endorsements.
Yeah.
Frankie gets a small commission from every sale.
There you go. Toy Chase and then George.
I love what Frankie does when he his photography is just he brings fun to the game, and that's what I read from this photo is just fun. It just spills it out because yes, I love Plunderlinks, but he just always brings fun to his photos. I remember commenting on this photo actually too, and he just laughed because it was something around the pirate thing, but it was "Hey you guys" from Goonies because it was just it's just all about what he brings that passion in there.
That Plunderling looks like he's ready to dive right in.
Right.
What do you think, Jorge? What do you think, Georgie?
So I mean, I'm not going to repeat everything everybody else said, but I will agree with Ian about the depth of field. It throws the photo off a little bit. However, what I like about it is the balance of the photo, like the way the flag is positioned, and your eye just kind of goes right down through the photo. So that I love, and the lighting too. I like the lighting on this photo. So cool. And you know what? And Frankie I always say Frankie's the king of the ring, man. His WWF photos are like insane. His wrestling photos are fantastic. So
yeah. All right, we hit everybody on that one.
Yep.
So this is from Pete Rokas Photography. I mean, probably the most talked about figure right now from Mezco, just doing the perfect Darth Vader to me. I mean, this is just perfect homage, whatever you want to call it. I love the fact that he took some time to Photoshop the lightsaber. And I think maybe like everyone else, is he using the Ulanzi? I don't know. But the photo stood out to me immediately, especially because all the red just bounces and pops right off. We'll go.
But there's no red from the lightsaber.
Yeah, it could have. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Well, who's
that always throws me off when people use a digital and do. I mean, how practical? There's some practical lightsabers, but when you're using a digital light or photoshopping a lightsaber in, you got to have the ambient light from the lightsaber.
Right.
That's the only thing that always irks me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think it depends on what era of Star Wars you're going for, right? Because like in the originals, they didn't have the light cast on their skin from the lightsaber or whatever. But like as we started going past episode 6 into 1, 2, and 3, and then the Disney ones, which I won't comment on, but we started getting that light cast. So I think that Star Wars fans are just so diehard. It depends on which Star Wars fan you talk to, whether that's acceptable or not. Not a big deal to me. I think he did a good job. It's okay.
I didn't even think about that with the whole reflection of the lightsaber. Yeah,
I mean, if it was to exist in real life and it was real physics, then yes, it is a lightsaber and it would cast light onto you. And if you watch the new movies, yes, it would cast light in all directions. And you watch the new movies, and they with digital effects, they're able to do that. But in the 70s, I don't know how practical that was to do that. So you don't see it now. If you go to like the original Star Wars tapes before they did the like reissue, I don't even know if they added those
when Han shot first.
Oh yeah, exactly. If you go back to the tapes when Han shot first, I don't think there's a light cast, but once we started getting digital effects and they reissued the Star Wars, I think that's when don't quote me, I'm not a Star Wars fanatic, so any Star Wars fans out there, don't attack me.
Before you with torches.
But I know that there was a certain point in Star Wars where we started getting the light cast onto their skin and their surroundings and everything, but I don't believe it was in the original versions of Star Wars.
Gotta put that disclaimer now. See?
Yeah. Machu brought it up right away too. I noticed it right away as on the
I
chat.
said that too on the floor.
The reflection on the floor.
Yep.
Yeah. It doesn't make it a bad shot. I mean, I said, we all do our digital things, and I think it's a great shot. I enjoy it.
I think it's a good shot, but with a figure, especially with this figure being so popular, I just think he needed a better stance and a better pose, than just standing there. That's my only take. But overall, it's great.
The
lighting is good. I like the light on the antenna. I think the lighting works on the face. So from a lighting perspective, I think he did a pretty good job.
The backlight gives a nice glow to the figure.
Now, Toy Games, is it selling for you or no?
Well, I missed out on this pre-order, so I hate it because I can't get.
So I hate it. I hate it because I can't have the figure.
Get it out of here.
Rim light too.
That's biased. That's biased.
I hate that figure.
All right, so this is from Action Figure Breakdown, who is an articulated comic book.
This is very ACBA.
Big old, very. This is some stuff that you don't see too much anymore. That this is all tangible. Every single thing in here. You could still see some of the stands on some of the guys who didn't take that step to Photoshop, and I fell in love with it because the god damn it.
Ooh, that's good.
Which arrow do you press? There are three.
Forget that picture. Go back to the other one. Come on.
Yeah. Damn it. Thanks.
We'll edit that in post.
Yeah. Hey Siri.
You didn't see that.
Yeah. Fucking Men in Black. Okay. Anyway, I was like, is that a Photoshop? The first thing I thought was like, is that a Photoshop cutout? Because it looks so crisp, and then when I realized it wasn't, I was like, man, this dude's getting some high points from me right now, man. Plus
that foam is, you can see the ball of the flight stand through the O in the foam. So it's really good use of it.
And what was that?
That was my dog crying, wanting to.
Oh,
yeah. Sorry about that.
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry for the puppy.
No, he just wanted to get out of here, so I had to open the door.
Had enough of this shit, guys. Let me get me out of here.
I didn't want you to watch anyway.
Tough crowd.
I had enough of these nerds talking about toys. Get me out of here.
You can see.
All right.
I'm gonna go play in traffic.
Your
dog
just
said
mentioned how you
nerds
can
are
see
black.
the yellow. Machu just mentioned how you can see the yellow in the wings as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Matt's got that eye, man. I'm just gonna start sending you my photos. What do I fix?
Matt gets paid the big bucks.
Everything. No.
Yeah, right. Just throw it away. As a matter of fact, give me your camera. Give me your goddamn camera and just stop now. All right.
Just crashed.
You know what else is awesome about this photo is the
I
way he
post a
shot
photo
it.
and Matt hit my window with an egg.
What else is awesome about this photo is that he shot it at an angle.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Yep.
That
got
makes
tilt.
that makes a lot. Yeah.
that makes up
Got
a
that
lot. But this is
German
awesome.
Dutch angle.
Yeah, the Dutch angle from the Travolta movie.
Yeah.
Great use of
Yeah,
the dial, everything.
I could tell you guys watch Maz's show from that.
Oh yeah.
The German
yeah.
tilt. Yeah.
Maz and Trevor and everybody will
Yeah.
just rip you apart, man. Like, well, you could have left and right, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah. You know, if you have the stomach to take the criticism and realize that it's constructive, which is the word.
Yeah, that's what it's there for, to make you better, right?
But you know, I couldn't remember my words because you know they're words. But yeah, what do you got, Tim?
I actually like it. You know, I like what he did. I like the fun behind it, and that's the aspect that the photography also takes. That you also got to look into his eye. What was he looking at when he really pieced it together? But you could tell he was having fun. He put it together, and you know, I like it.
No doubt. Who's next? Take next.
I like it. It's really hard to, at least for me, it might not be hard for everyone, but for me to fit a lot of figures into one shot. And I mean, if you guys are familiar with my work, you know that I shoot super tight. Like I have a very different style than this. So
there you go again.
It's very, yeah, I shoot really tight. And so it's hard. It's really hard for me to come up with a scene like this. So I respect it.
Yeah.
Trying to figure. I'm guessing he's hiding his stand behind the foom.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, which is cool. But yeah, it's a great ACBA shot. It definitely fits in the genre and feels very ACBA. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. Looks good.
I think he has a behind the scenes. I was almost positive that he did. Maybe it was on his story.
What's the
there you go.
No, here we go.
Yeah, so he's using a wire like a flight stand.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
My dry cleaner hangers, man. So why they don't get them out for free anymore?
Man, those are the things they stab the receipts on at the pizza place.
Yeah, you're right. That's so funny.
Nice.
That's right.
All right. Any other?
Let me get on
comments?
Amazon real quick.
Yeah, dude, they're so cheap. Those things are so cheap. Like I googled it. You can get like so many for like $10.
I used this
dime a dozen
9-gauge.
Yeah,
wire.
armature wire. Yeah, that stuff's great.
9-gauge.
Yeah, I
gauge.
got
Anybody
I got
out there
wires too. It's over there somewhere, but pretty heavy duty wire too.
I have a spool of it too. Yeah.
Yep, spool. Yep. All right, ready to go on to the next photo? Gee, I wonder what it is. Oh, it's not here.
It's
That's
behind the scenes.
I gotta go. Ah, Jesus.
You
Christ.
blew it.
Blew my cover. So Sean's toy chest, man.
Exactly.
Start shaking the ropes. Don't do it. But yeah, he's I don't know, man. The way Warrior was built and the nonsense that he said back then and everything about this just screamed nostalgia to me, and I was like, I love it. You know, it's Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah.
It's that, you know. My favorite wrestler, man.
It was smart to put the tassels up to give the
really well done.
Good eye. Look at that. 1 hour in, and he's like, look at that. It captured movement. All right.
Pick a photographer out of you after all.
Yeah, by the end of the night. I like this a lot. It's in my wheelhouse of 80s, everything. The signs and the little Hogan figure. I like when you, like I said before, when you lock in on the figure and it's awesome and it shows the figure and its glory, but then you start looking at other little stuff and that adds
the little Hogan,
even the garbage on the ground, like the can and the used.
It's all about the It's all about the details.
Yeah, the wrestling buddies, like Matt said. Yeah,
It's
the
good.
Hogan
Really good.
wrestling buddy.
During the Warriors entrance.
Yeah, I do this run when I go to my wife. Like a midnight, I'll do that run, and then
Run to bed, drop an elbow on her.
yeah,
Oh my god.
and then
That's how you wake her up. You just shake her like
yeah, it's a squash match usually, and then
You
it's
guys
over.
and your 4-player crazy right now. So
Cube behind him before
Damon.
he goes in. He puts a loom cube.
oh
Where's that little Hulk figure
what are we
from?
going on
Like,
right now?
do they
man?
make these little miniature wrestling figures?
it almost looks like a muscle man that was painted.
Painted. Yeah, that's smart.
Ah, that's so cool.
That's smart.
Oh yeah.
Can you zoom in on that guy, or we don't have that? That's probably
I
not that
just got
technical
control
here.
of over what arrow does what. Now you want me to?
sorry. I don't. I think it is a muscle painted.
Yeah.
That's cool. Creativity, baby.
It's good.
Yeah, it's got the fun factor. It's got the nostalgia. It's just fun, and I like
Yeah.
the lighting from the bottom.
So, do you think that WWF is digital back there?
I was wondering the same thing.
I think
I
it's a
don't think
screen.
so.
I think he probably has an iPad or something back there. It's a digital
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
or a
Yeah,
cell phone or
because
something back
What
there.
I was gonna say is, you notice they matched the depth of field. So if you look at this red sign in the back compared with the WWF, right?
It's also blurred.
So the depth of field has matched. So if this
Right.
was, I don't know if he used a monitor or if it's digital, but if it is digital, he did it right.
No,
It looks good. Yeah.
it's great.
Yeah, I mean, but if it was practical, then it would make sense to be the same like blurriness in the background
Yeah.
because of
Either
basically
way,
same
it's
distance.
right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
You actually have two of those wrestling buddies.
Mm.
There's one on
do
the
they?
far right hand side, right, like it's kind of like an HBK sign. Looks like a heart. He's in there. Yeah.
Let me bust out my Jeffrey Dahmer glasses.
I know, right?
All right.
I've
I
had mine
just-
on for a little while already.
I'm kissing the
I
screen.
love when we're at a show and Tim
Mine's been on,
shows him
Angela.
something, and Tim's like, wait a second, and he goes in his pocket and he pulls out the glasses to look at him like, what are you doing right now?
Yeah. This is another photo, with a lot of figures, and
Mhm.
it's
Yeah.
hard to do. I mean, I guess it's easier to do if you collect Mattel and Hasbro, but if you collect Mezco and
Mm.
expensive third-party figures like me,
Mm.
Yeah, you're not gonna have that crowd. That's what
No.
I'm saying. Like the toy line.
not a crowd that matches.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
there's a game back in the day called Matt Mania, right? And that game had like Darth Vader and like weird characters in the crowd, and it made the game that much more fun. So you can always go that route.
Matt's doing our
So
homework.
Machu says he uses that sign, and so maybe he has like a little backlit sign or something.
You busted out Street Fighter?
I was just playing with
Oh,
Chumley right
You're
here.
gonna fight
Like-
somehow?
Where'd you get the Jada Ken from, bro?
My Target for some reason has a portal that shit comes earlier. Yo, they had like the NECA Raphael Wolfman before.
Yeah.
They had him 2
Wow.
weeks ago. Yeah.
I can't. I
Ooh,
found
wait.
Chun-Li after I got it from somebody else, picked it
Oh.
up for me, but I've never seen Jade in my Target.
Yeah, my Target
Crazy.
has like a magic little area.
Well,
Wow.
about this one, I was gonna bring up. I got these stands from 796 Studio from Mario, and they're fantastic, super
Yeah.
awesome.
Can you show
Yeah.
that?
They're the things you stab the pizza receipts on. That's
Oh,
what it
yeah.
is.
And
really?
she's letting out the machu.
Yeah. I have her playing the arcade here.
That's
Let's see
cool.
here. This is the new arcade from
Prime.
Super Action Stuff. No, Super
nice.
Action
Oh.
Stuff.
That's
Oh, it's
cool.
got
Yeah.
Prime to the-
That looks really nice.
It is really nice. It's
This-
I have
backlit.
the super action stuff with like the guitar and all the whatever
Mhm.
Yeah.
whatever one that is. I have that.
Oh, that's
pre-ordered.
cool.
I got a chance to hang out with him for a little while as well at Legion's Con, and he
Nice.
had
Is
some
a
of
great
his
dude.
he had some of his stuff too, and I was able
He was
to get
giving
some
out
of his
cursed
things.
crates. He had
Yep.
cursed crates in his
I
bag,
got
and he
one
was
of them.
pilfering them out.
Mhm.
But this is cool. This is a bunch of inserts that you can put in for different like video games. They're all mock-ups, but it's like cats fighting and stuff like that. Like, you know, nothing name brand, but all the stuff in here, like you get like a folding chair, and it actually
Yeah,
folds.
There you go.
And gloves, and there's an Oculus. There's a whatever Quest, Oculus Quest.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
Nice.
That's cool.
it's called Game On. It's going to be coming pretty soon. He sent me a preview.
Oh,
And
I
it
think
has
that-
It's got the
That might
does it have miniature
guitar,
controllers?
it's got
and the
the
boxing
guitar,
gloves.
boxing gloves.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
Boxing gloves, hockey pucks, drumsticks, hockey sticks, a guitar. Yeah, here's the guitar. Footballs, basketballs, flame trails, vomit trails, all kinds of stuff. This thing is packed. It's packed to the gills with stuff.
I prefer my
Very
vomit
cool.
trails practical.
Yeah.
It is. Where is that? I have it somewhere.
And who's that from again? Super Action Hero stuff.
Super action stuff.
super
No, just
action
super
stuff.
action stuff.
Super Action stuff.
There it is.
Enjoy the plug
Yeah.
by D Blake Makes. And him free shit.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
you
you
can
can,
you can find this stuff on BBTS as well.
Big
So,
Bad, Big Bad Toy Store. I think this stuff is up for pre-order right now.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I go to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's Google it right
Or I
now.
have
The
pre-ordered.
casket of cruelty is amazing. The casket of cruelty has all kinds of great stuff.
I see it on Amazon as well. Actually,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen it in person a few times. It's not that bad.
Yeah, see that?
Yeah,
give me a
that's
zoom, Miguel.
I'm just trying
He's
to
trying,
move
he's
the
trying.
mouse just now.
There. So there's the vomit. You just make her.
What fighting game had you? There was a fighting game that you did throw up, I think.
No, wasn't it Bo Rai Cho? Bo Rai Cho would throw up on you.
Yeah, that's right. Bo Raicho and Mortal Kombat Deception
Yes.
That
Yeah.
looks nice. That looks nice. The
Yeah.
guitar.
and Armageddon.
Yeah,
I'm
the
not gonna
guitar
lie.
it's heavy too.
Right.
I
got a good
pre-ordered
weight to
for
it.
the guitar.
Play
I
us a
need
song.
my sad Ellie, my sad Ellie shots.
All right,
That's
let's
pretty
get
cool.
into Damon's picks. It's getting late.
All right. Let's go. It's got a Nintendo Switch too. It's so cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Does it have other controllers that it comes with?
Oculus controllers and yeah, that's it. Just the Oculus controllers.
So
Oh,
Damon,
and it comes with the camera with lenses and spray paint with spray paint effects coming off of them too.
Tyson
Yeah.
Tyson.
so Damon
Tyson versus Balrog. Yeah.
what- yeah.
himself.
Did you go for this one or what was it? Another one?
It
this
was
one, right?
that's the one. Yeah, Hot Ryu versus Tyson was my pick of this litter of this section of photos. They're all really great. And if you look at the next one, it shows you how he spritzes water and takes the picture. It's great.
What
I think
ring
it's the
is
last
that? Is
one.
that a homemade ring?
Yeah, look at that. See how he spritzes it
Yeah.
and just splashes it and then takes the picture.
Oh,
Again,
that's
practical
cool.
effects.
There you go.
Love the
yeah.
practical effects. All the
Also,
all the figures. Yeah, all the figures set up back
Yeah.
there, and he's spritzing while he's taking the picture.
That's
And there's your
awesome.
ring. Yeah.
And that was plastic action, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
actually last week I picked that photo.
Who makes that
Yeah.
ring? That ring is
Jason
legit.
picked.
That's
That
like
was
this
good,
Isn't that the Mattel?
the Kickstarter ring. Yeah, I think that's that
Oh, it's
Kickstarter
a-
ring.
That's some okay.
I thought it was from
yeah.
Air Jewel. The 3.0 rig. That's what it looks like to me. But
Yeah,
this-
I love mixing up when people mix figures together, like mix toy
Sure.
lines together. I mean, not lines because these are both Storm, but
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I just like the idea
Yeah.
of Street Fighter versus Tyson.
of course. The Mattel Creations
Yeah.
crowdfunding ring. Oh,
Yep,
Thanks,
that's
Matthew.
it. I
gorgeous.
knew Matt would confirm.
Matt should just get in here because he's got all the answers.
Yeah, immediately too.
I don't know.
I know. That's what I was gonna
You guys
say.
know?
Just send Matt the link. Get Matt
Yeah.
in here. I don't belong here. I'm leaving. Yeah.
You guys noticed noticed, but the
Well,
background.
I've got
those are all
about,
action figures.
20 minutes left, so if he wants to replace me,
He's on the couch.
Matt, you're on.
Matt never says no to Matt never says no to a stream either.
Matt, you got a timer now, dude. 19 minutes. If you're
Get
gonna
your
go
hair
get
in a
it
ponytail.
up, get that.
But yeah,
beautiful-
this one was my favorite just because again the I love the lighting, I love the crowd, everything is practical about it. You know, the sweat spritz on all the photos is all practical, and I really enjoy that. The
It's good.
only thing is, you know, I think he obviously used Photoshop to remove the flight stands, but other than that,
No, he didn't. He went
everything
like
else
this,
is-
and then
Yeah,
took the
he
photo,
dropped
right?
them.
yeah,
Perfect.
just dropped them and took the
He
picture.
just kept dropping them. Repose, drop, repose, and drop. Don't you know that's how you do it?
yeah.
Mhm.
Everyone does it that way.
But
That's
the
how it
fact
goes.
that he put all those figures back there, that's actually
Yeah.
really awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's wow.
Yeah, dig it.
And it's clear because I can see Ned and
Mhm.
Ned,
Spidey
Spidey,
and
Thanos.
Thanos.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Stan
like a
Lee,
Where's
everybody's
Waldo
back
of the MCU in the background.
It's like, where's Waldo? Yeah.
It'd be funny if all the peg warmers were back there. Like,
Oh, man.
That's a good call out, Angelo.
That'd be a good collab. The Peg Warmers collab.
getting the fist for the crowd. The Ollie's specials.
Mhm.
All right, we ready for the next one, D?
Yeah.
That's
Nope.
a good shot.
I gotta get these.
They're all
arrows.
good.
Oh, yeah, they are.
This,
Yeah.
Agent
Yeah.
Gomez.
Yep, Agent Gomez.
Yep,
You know,
Agent
it's
Gomez.
funny because when you look at some photos, you can tell people's styles, and some people you can just tell their pictures
Uh-huh.
before as you're scrolling through. And you're like,
Yeah.
that looks like something Agent Gomez. Oh, wait, yeah, it's his.
Right.
But yeah, I'm a Spidey fan, you know, through and through. I have these figures; they're actually still in their boxes. I haven't opened them yet, but this inspires me like to open them. I really want to like
Mhm.
crack them open, but yeah, that's I just love the look of them. The lighting on them makes the way he's got the eyes almost glowing.
Mhm.
Yep.
You know,
And the positioning and everything, like he has them looking correctly. They're both, they're both looking.
they
at
both have the
exact
same
thing.
focus point. Yes, they're both
Yeah.
looking at the same thing. Yeah.
Yep. That's amazing.
God, you guys sound like Ian.
Whoa.
Is that an
Well-
insult? I mean,
No. Oh, come on. Look at to the left.
One thing about Agent Gomez is he really is focused on his like just everything is about the pose.
Oh,
He
yeah.
is all about the posing of the figure properly. And he's no joke, man. I got a chance to hang out with him in California, and we also ran into each other at Frankenstein's as well. He's awesome, man. Yeah, I mean, tell it, he's awesome.
Very cool.
Anybody else?
You gotta go down the line. Who's got comments?
Yeah. Chime in. We're moving.
I think the posing is great on this. The posing is top notch.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I think what I would like to see is a little more. What figure is on camera left? Is that
That's the-
amazing? Is that
SHF.
That's the amazing.
Yeah, that's Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield, yeah. I think I would have liked to have seen maybe a little more light on his chest area, going down towards the groin or whatever, that area that's totally in black, maybe some rim light on the back or whatever, just to bring him out a little more. I think he's a little bit lost in the shadows, but not enough to like ruin the picture or anything. I'm just giving a slight critique here, but I think the posing is
good.
like top notch. Like, and SHF is great. If you're a poser,
Yeah.
SHF is great for
No,
that.
I agree with
poser.
Ian. Definitely. I definitely agree with Ian. I mean, if he brings that out just a bit, but he is all about the posing and just the way he does is fantastic with his poses. But just to bring out that figure, because it's a little on the darker end, that Andrew Garfield. So yeah, just a little more light on him would have been just perfect.
Yeah, but the hands and the feet are all firmly planted on the ground. That's great. I just would have liked a little more light to bring out our boy Garfield there, because
Mhm.
he I mean, maybe it's subliminal because he was the overshadowed Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You getting all
Nobody likes poor
philosophified.
Andrew.
I
Yeah.
know.
Poor Andrew.
Philosopher just came out.
I just wish instead of Andrew Garfield, it was Garfield the cat there.
Yeah.
I love lasagna. I hate Mondays.
And like
Solid critique. Solid critique.
My thing, the only critique that I would have with this photo is, you see like where the background is and all the props and stuff like that are.
Sure.
None of my shit is in there, so that's it.
Get it out of here.
Sorry.
He's obviously missing milk crates.
Obviously, you know. Thank you.
He's missing this.
Wait, what's that?
Wall XD,
Wall X-
baby. Oh yeah.
There it is.
Little shout out to Mikey over there, High School Creations.
Hey Tim.
That'll
man.
that'll
Tim.
enhance your photography.
Oh, nice. Yeah, man. Mikey
Don't
deserves a
make-
lot of what he's been able to
Don't
do
make
over
me
there.
play-
Oh
don't
man,
make me play
I
my
got
hat.
I got brick. I did the brick texture.
that's so dope.
Nice.
Oh, look at you.
I just have to
Oh,
fill the
yeah.
grout in.
That's not Wall XD. That's Wall
me
D
tell you.
Blake makes. Who are you fooling?
Oh, I
That's
can't
tight,
wait
though,
to get them,
dude.
man. I'm getting like,
That is
I'm gonna have my own little building in the house. That's it.
How many did you
There
get?
go. Yeah.
6.
I'm gonna get a couple. and
6.
just
So
run
so it
down
just
New
creates
York.
that 3-level wall.
Jesus Christ.
Yep. Matt is of the same opinion, Damon.
Yep.
Came out
Very
awesome.
pleased with it. Can't wait
But,
to do the grout.
I guess I'll say one last thing about the photo. My thing, I know like everybody's kind of harping on how Andrew's a little dark. I think that really works for the eyes.
Mhm.
It makes the eyes pop pop out a little bit more. It's just my opinion, you know, because you kind of get drawn to it. For me, like when I look at his eyes, I start to look down. You know, like Spidey, whoever, if that's Toby or if that's Tom or if that's the one from China,
Yeah.
you look at him and you see him, and you look at him and you see him immediately. That's, you know, snap of the, you know, as quick as your brain can process it. That's Spidey. Then you go to the eyes and you're like, oh, you know, you kind of stick there. To me, I kind of stick at the other Spidey for a little longer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and for me that makes me absorb the photo a little bit more. But
Who's getting that Chinese Spidey?
If it doesn't come with any sides, I don't want it.
Oh man, I mean, I feel like we all kind of need it.
Oh, Damon.
You know what? I just
Spidey.
pulled up. Never mind.
Where were we going with this? Let's stick to the toys. Hot Souls toys from Damon.
Yeah.
What's
Again, another Spidey thing. Love the action pose. That's probably a like a Digirama or a picture like that he's got in the background, I would think. And it's not a I don't think it's a photoshopped background.
Might be.
So I think he's actually it's either digital. Some people use their computer monitors, or he actually has a photo like that, like Georgie does there with his with his big night sky. So yeah, I just dig it. I love the pose of it. They're both swinging, got the action going on. Or is that the game? A picture of the game behind it. You would know, Matt. You played about 300 hours of it.
Yeah, Macho did play.
You know what? Matt's right. I do. I unfortunately I played this so many times, and I thought I'm going to make that a diorama. I'm going to make that a diorama. I'm going to make that a diorama. I'm going to use that as a prop. You know.
Well, Hot Souls did.
Yeah. But yeah, just judging from like right underneath. We're gonna say Ben left, Peter right. Underneath Peter, it does look a lot like the game, and that the two buildings behind and directly underneath his fist.
Oh, that's a Flatbush building. I know that one.
And Matt has used the game for his backdrop.
There you go.
Yeah, that was a great game.
Oh yeah.
Get through my photos because we have to get through Ian so that we can. He's got to go.
Yep. All right. Figure Kingdom. Beyblade
Yep.
makes.
Love Figure Kingdom's work again. There was the wrestling, a small ring, but I just love Zangief, taking Ryu to the house with the pile driver, the backdrop, whatever. Love it. The referee again, and the figures in the background. Well, those aren't figures. I think that's just a mock-up, like picture of people. But I dig
That's
it.
smart though.
You know what I love about this photo is that ring is a small, tiny ring, and the funny thing is, like, you forget about it just watching the photo.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you don't really pay too
understand?
much
Sure.
attention
You
just how
don't-
small
right.
the
Yeah,
ring is.
that's the perfect
Right.
call out. Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's a great way to use that ring. And these no, it is. And these figures are not small. These are big figures,
Yeah.
So
I think though, if
Very
he
good.
cut it just a little bit, like maybe pan to the left a little bit more,
Sure.
you would not have any idea just how small that ring is, because you can see that back post makes you realize how small it is. But if you were just over a little bit and you took that post out of the picture or changed the angle just a little bit, it would have the feel of a larger ring.
Sure.
yeah, still
Again,
because you know what? I wouldn't have even thought to use. If it was me, I probably would not have used the ring. But now, after seeing him, I was like, wow, that's actually really good.
It actually works. Yeah, you wouldn't think because
Yeah.
you're like, oh, it's too small. I can't do
Right.
it. But
Right.
no, it's perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
he's
it
also
looks-
utilizing that Mattel, like what is it, the Muhammad Ali. I don't know if you got
The
the box
referee?
set, that referee. Yeah, he's doing it.
Mhm.
He has the
Oh.
finger counts, so you can see him
Oh.
pulling out the three. Yep. And that figure, I
cool.
actually got that out of San Diego. Thanks, Matt. No, I appreciate you, Machu Talk.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Very
it's-
cool.
Awesome.
Is that it for me? Oh no, this one. Yeah, I dig this. too.
Ah.
This
Yeah.
was great.
The
This was
second
great,
one.
man.
The second one. Flip the
Yeah.
next picture. That's the one.
That's
Yeah.
smart. That's
They're all great.
Right? Right?
Have a
It's so smart.
smart.
The freaking hand.
Yeah,
the
you-
hand is what did it for me. Like,
Yeah,
You
Overall,
picked,
it's
you
cool,
picked
but-
all the
Yeah.
legends, Plastic Action, Mr. Lee.
mhm.
They're good.
It's smart.
Well, I know what I like.
Yeah.
But if it be because it's obviously from the first time we see him to the last time we see him.
Right.
If
Mhm.
he would have had he has one more outfit that he first wears, just being a movie snob. The picture's awesome. If he would have had the jacket he steals from that guy first.
From
'Cause he-
from Bill
Mhm.
Paxton.
Yes, from Bill Paxton. Laundry Day,
Yeah.
huh? Yeah, that
Yeah. Yeah.
But whatever,
Right.
that's just a minor,
He's
He's a
Mr. Lee knows what he's doing with life.
Yeah, he does.
I will
Yeah.
tell you that.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's
He-
it's rare.
He's got
It's rare
a
that
formulaic approach.
Now, are they 5 different figures or one figure posed 5 times with
It looks
different
like
accessories?
It looks like the company, I can't say the name, Mafex,
yeah,
Yeah.
Mayfex.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Rex and Effects. I think it's that figure.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
So
is
he
it
just
5
got
of them? Is it
separate
5 of them, or did he just
head
set them all
sculpts
up?
and-
I think it's post. I think it's
No, look at their
Same figure.
thighs. Look at
Okay.
their thighs.
Different.
The thighs are different. So, like, if you look at
Oh yeah, I see
Yeah, the
that.
first two are
those
from
are
the,
different figures.
so the first two are
Yeah.
from the
Wow.
first movie. The second two are
Right.
from. Maybe it's a
That's
NECA in
Mhm.
there. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that could be. Either way, I mean, it's a
Those are
fantastic
not-
figure. It just makes you kind of think of how you think of
Yeah,
how they made it.
These
know?
are all different figures. He's a
The-
Terminator collector.
The concept is what
Yeah.
you could. This concept is so good that a schmuck like me could have took this pic and people would have been like, "That's a fucking great picture."
Right.
Look at you.
Yeah, look at this guy. It would have been like on a dirty table with like napkins. and ketchup napkins.
This is
I'm
a
gonna
think
say.
piece.
I'm gonna say. There's four figures, in here,
Yeah,
right? The first one where he's kneeling down. That's a separate figure. Right?
Yeah. yeah.
The next two are the same figure.
Mm-hmm.
Right. The third one. The one before last or whatever, the third one, that one and the next one, those are two separate figures because the very last one, if you look at the jacket, it's battle damaged.
Okay. Like then it
Is
is
that what I'm
one
saying?
might be NECA, two might be Mafex. He did it's they are different figures.
Who knows?
But
Yeah.
but
Like-
NECA
Well, also
is
the
that
scale's
7-inch
different. NECA's
scale.
7. Yeah, I was gonna say NECA's a 7-inch scale, so that would
And what's
throw the whole
Mafex?
thing off.
6. Okay.
Yeah.
I just think it's.
I
I just
don't
think
know.
it's.
Then again,
it's-
look,
it's-
this is Mr. Lee. He can, take a NECA.
Yeah, he can Photoshop it.
Before
Yeah. He'll use like Lord of the Rings. What was it? The perception.
Yeah,
You know?
perception.
Force perception.
This
Right.
ties into that point where if it's not distraction, it works. Like if he did
Sure.
Photoshop the scale, right?
Whatever-
Which you
whatever he had
know,
to
like
do, yeah.
I'm looking. So if you look at figure number,
Oh, read the caption.
2
Wait, he says
and figure
Oh, they are
Mediacom toy.
Mafex.
Yeah.
Metacom.
Yeah.
Mafex.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's Mafex or Mafex, however you say it.
Yeah.
I say Mafex.
Mafex. It'll
The-
mess
even
with
even
Mafex.
The
even
shadows
I think that's the
under-
worst way I've ever heard it said.
The
on,
shadows
the
under
shadows.
his feet are definitely photoshopped.
Okay.
And so is that blood.
What about
this is a composite,
Mhm.
but it's done very well.
I've-
And I'm on my laptop, so like I can zoom in. Like
It's so
if
funny 'cause
I
I'm looking at
didn't
it on my
zoom in,
phone.
I would never know. But if you zoom into those feet, you can see that it is composite.
I think if you
but-
flip through, there's some different stages of the photo. The first photo, and then see.
I thought
So
that-
I guess it is all
I
separate
don't-
figures.
So does this mean that
No.
he put the background, like that building background, that is done in post? And
probably.
I'm still not convinced that those backgrounds are not just separate composites.
They're not all
Yeah,
composite.
same.
Yeah, I
The
would
lighting.
put money. I
Yeah,
could
because
be
that
wrong,
blue, it looks like they're floating almost.
but
Mhm.
Yeah,
the
but look at
shadows
the
under the
lighting.
feet, and for me, it's the fourth figure that gives it away, where his toe meets the ground.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or sorry, the fifth figure. I
yeah,
wasn't counting. Yeah. His right foot where the toe meets the ground and where the shadow is right there. Like that's what gives it away. Here's the thing though. I'm pixel peeping here. Like you would never know this. Like this is, I'm not knocking this photo at all. I'm just purely trying to figure out what's going on.
yeah, me too.
So he's good enough. He's good enough at what he does to where you have to pixel peep
Mhm.
to figure it out, which goes back. But if you go through the different photos, like the shadows underneath his feet, they change just ever so slightly, and that's because of the backgrounds that he's using.
Okay, yeah,
I would put money.
If you look at the very first photo, the gray one, and then you zoom into the Terminator kneeling down, if you look at the bottom of his foot, it's not really touching the ground. You can see a slight line there, but again,
Yeah.
we're just pixel picking.
sure.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
overall, I
we're
think this is
this is us
fantastic
being
photo.
detectives here.
That's the only one
We're-
I was looking at anyway. I mean, yeah. they
But
all-
also, if you go back to the fifth figure, right? If you'll hover over that with your cursor, Miguel. Yeah. So go
Yeah.
down to his right foot where his toe meets the ground. Yeah. Right there. So if you look, his
There's
toe
nothing
covers
bigger.
the shadow.
yeah.
His toe covers the shadow where there should be a shadow emanating from the toe back. That's what tells me this is a composite.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if you might not be able to zoom in there, but this is a composite. Also,
Exactly.
I can tell if you go look at the hand, he put in a slight shadow underneath the blood, and I don't think that shadow would exist in
The
reality.
lava.
Oh yeah. That shouldn't be there at all.
So
They have shadow
that's
underneath
so
it.
this is telling me it is a composite. But look, guys, like I said, we're pixel peeping. We're not like
Mhm.
this is
Criticizing.
because we're trying to figure out how he did this, not
Yeah.
because
Yeah, yeah.
not because
We're
it was poorly
criticizing.
done. Yes,
Right.
No,
exactly.
I
This
picked
is
his
us
photo
being
as
like-
well, so.
Yeah, this
By
is
the
us
way,
being
this is one of the
investigators.
greats. That's why we're spending so
Yeah, yeah.
much time trying to figure out.
Yeah.
We're just really convincing ourselves. Can I do that? And
Yeah.
how can I do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean that's what tells me this is a composite.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there are a few clues in here. Either way, like I mean, it seems, you know, the light source is, if you look at their pants,
Mhm.
everything except for figure 3. So this doesn't apply for figure 3, but every other figure, the light source is coming from the same direction.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
he probably had his lights set up. He took his photo on figure number 1, took that figure out, put figure number 2 in. So the light is all hitting in the same directions. He didn't have to adjust any lighting, nothing. Right. Took picture number 2, right. Took it out, did number 3. And then maybe because he's clever enough, who knows, maybe figure number 3 in the photo, right, in the photo, figure number 3, maybe that was the last one he took, and he was like, maybe let's just adjust this lighting just a little bit for this last one. I don't, obviously I don't know Mr. Lee, and I have no connection. I'm just trying to put my
Yeah.
head into his space and kind of think
Yeah.
of maybe how he would have approached this. But I'm fairly confident this is a composite. I'm about 90% sure, but either way, it's
Yeah,
very
that's
well
true.
done.
That's actually, I actually like, and then we're gonna move on because we just did 101 with pixel picking. This right here could be a class. So
Yeah.
Matt's right. There's no shadows on every other figure, and the light source is kind of coming from the top, but mostly from that right hand side down.
Yeah, camera
And
right.
they're not prisms or anything like that. So I appreciate the
Someone
drums.
playing drums.
Yeah. Someone
I know.
doing band
I
practice.
hear it. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do it.
Someone's neighbor, thin wall.
They're rocking out.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was it from Damon. Yeah.
Okay.
Now
Good
it's
choice.
That's it. Get Ian
We're at-
done so he can go.
we're at Toy versus Ian's our guest commentator. He doesn't have 5 picks.
Okay. Perfect.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I just
it's-
didn't want to lose his if he had pictures.
Right
No,
now
no.
we're at the Pokeball Master event. This is what I call it. Looks exactly like the Master Pokeball. If anybody
We'll-
plays,
We'll
Pokemon.
run through these. That's it.
And,
Yeah, exactly.
It's toy versus toy. Whoop, I wonder
Toy
who it's gonna be.
kids.
Wonder who it's gonna be.
Games.
Wonder who it's
Toy
gonna be.
kids.
All right.
Rigged.
I know, right? Once you get like, what's up, Ender? All right, so let's go.
Oh, it went to me. I thought I was reading it wrong. Gotta
Me
take
too.
these glasses off. Yeah, right.
No,
I
you're
could've swore
left. It eliminates. It removes the one to one.
Oh,
that's
Now you're
what
left
it
by
is.
default.
Monocle, get the monocle. Man.
Okay.
All right, let's run through these.
Bring it back.
Hey guys, just let me before we jump into it, I do have to go. Thank you so much for having me on, Miguel. I truly
Absolutely.
appreciate you. It was great hanging out with all of you guys.
You got it.
Yeah, man.
And I will catch you guys on the flip side.
Yeah.
Cool.
Have a
Looking
great
forward
one,
to
Ian.
more
Easy.
stuff.
All right.
Appreciate you coming by and spending your time with us. I really, really do. Great.
Happy
see
to
you.
be here, bud. Happy to be here. Thank you.
Very well.
Take care.
Talk to you later.
Wait, how do we get back to the
The
I'm
D
still
Blake
working
Show.
on it.
Blake
I
was
was like,
like,
I saw myself and I clicked on the first person. I was like, I'm getting off real quick.
It's like when you're gonna open your phone camera and it's on selfie, and you're like, "Oh, geez, God!"
A Target self checkout camera.
Zoinks!
it was like that scene in Ted. He was like, "All this porn. What the hell is this?"
Oh God. All right, where we
Wait, so you got toy
where are we
games.
going? Where are we going first? Where are we starting?
Well, now we
over?
saw all 5 of toy games, so we can move on.
Yeah. No. Where are we starting off at? Where are we starting off at?
Start off at Henrocks right there, man.
Start at the first one.
Yeah, I was gonna say either we start from Skeletor and go back, or we start from Superman and head towards Skeletor and He-Man. Where do you want to start?
Wherever you want.
All right, so we'll make it easy because now I only have to point right. So go ahead with it, my man.
I like really good toy photography, and I also like regular good pictures of toys. So for me, he was able to actually scale McFarlane figures correctly, which is, a feat in itself. And it's just a good shot of the Trinity right there. So that's,
I like that.
It's fun. There it is. Yeah, that's a fun shot. And the color, very bright, just pops right out of there.
Just scream Super Friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sure
Totally.
does.
Nice colors. Everything is really good.
Fire away, Miguel.
It is nice. It's nice. I'm trying to figure out. Batman, does he have a cloth cape, or is that plastic?
That's plastic.
Yep.
That looks damn good.
Yeah.
Honestly, they're getting so much better at making plastic look like fabric. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's all about the wrinkles and the sculpting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Everybody's got a stoic look, man. Like what these guys are the holy trinity of DC, right?
Yep.
So, the money makers, the people who always make us go back and say, what are they going to do now?
Mm-hmm.
But I personally, I love seeing the blue and gray Batman. I don't think there's enough of that out there.
It's my favorite one too.
I really don't think there's enough of that out there. And it's an awesome photo. And it's, like if you look at Batman, like on that thigh, on it, the thigh right here. Striations and stuff like that. That's where we're going now.
Yeah,
like striations in the chest and in the arm.
On the sculpt.
That's McFarlane's best figure. It happens to be Batman, but that figure is top notch.
Yeah.
It's
that might be. I'm not a, I have a very niche collection, but this would sit right up there with
it's
a
a good one. Yep, it's a good one.
All right. Any last words before we move on? All right. JS 12190.
This is, it's freaking Roadblock getting drunk on a street during Christmas, man. It's
right.
Fantastic.
All I can think of is him saying, "I'm gonna have me some fun. I'm gonna have me some fun. I'm gonna have me some fun."
Right.
Well, Mesco did a really good job on this. The only thing I think that the only critique I'm going to give off that figure itself, though, is the height. If it was just a little bit taller,
they're like McFarlane. Mezco and McFarlane, if we can get off topic of the pick, height to them is just whatever. I think they think that people have their figures all 6 feet from one another on shelves. You know what I mean? But it is what it is.
But that's a fun shot, though.
It's
It's definitely has a beautiful theme to it, man. My wife's favorite holiday. I still have Christmas at home right now. So.
We clean that shit up January 1st.
The Christmas village is up still, and the garland whole nine. But you know what?
This is as green as it's gonna be in this house anytime soon. That's about it.
There's she just chimed in. Perfect timing there.
It's winter. It's not, babe.
Yeah.
It's not Christmas. It's winter, babe.
Yeah. You got the voice down right. You've met her too many times now. I think I love it. And
you know what I like about this photo?
With the snow, beautiful. What do you like about the photo?
It's the face, just the face alone. This character looks like he's having a ball. Look at that. He's just like, Yeah, this is.
That's what I said. I'm gonna have me some fun. I'm gonna have
Yeah.
me some
Whatever
fun.
isn't in that bottle anymore has made him very happy.
And I love the angle. You know,
Yes,
by
again, different
by
angle.
shooting,
Yeah.
by
Dutch
shooting
angle.
this angle, by shooting this angle, you can see like the whole gun. I mean, it looks awesome. This is a great photo.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I like
Yep.
it.
Any other words? I'll take that as a no. Wait,
Ah.
hidden one levels. What's that about? Isn't this
That's
Henrock.
Henrock. That's Henrock.
I think
yeah, I
That-
know.
yeah.
'Cause
the toy
I
pick community
reposted it
used
to
his
my
photo.
story.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so Toy community with Henrock. Shout out to Toy Community and Toy Daddies. Love you guys.
This is one of my favorite picks of, you know, when I saw this, it just screamed, you know, Christmas, obviously. But I love my favorite thing about this actually is the guy in the background walking away with the Christmas gift. Whoever that is, it just sells the photo. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That is
definitely.
The NPC, the background characters. Yeah.
It sells it
Oh,
as a real.
shit.
If he's not there, it's just a great picture of the thing. Him being there makes it like a freaking real scene that
Right.
you could picture in your mind.
yeah. If you see the background shots that he actually took from that,
Mhm.
get a chance and review those shots and how he pulled that off. He added snow to that as well. There's another pic that actually has that, and it just he really went in depth within
like
the
this a
picture
lot.
itself.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I could, you could frame that during the holidays and put it up,
Mm-hmm.
and then
You know
your
what?
wife.
This could be a postcard.
Yes,
Mm.
yeah,
It's
absolutely.
beautiful. It really is. Mhm.
Henrock, make it happen, bro.
What's funny actually is I actually got some Christmas cards from a few of collectors that I've made friends with in the community, and it was pictures of their
That's
figures.
That's smart.
And it was just like happy holidays from this person, happy holidays from that person, but it was their photos. So like this would be so good as a Christmas card, you know, from Henrock.
Yes.
We did that. We did that also in our collab group. We did a holiday print exchange. So
That's
you know, it
smart.
was 7 of us. So I did 7 photos. The other guy did 7 photos. So I wound up having like 7 photos from
That's
toy
sweet.
photographers. It's awesome. Yeah. So, but this photo, you know what? Every time I see the Thing in his hat and coat, I don't see the Thing. I see Ben Grimm, which is why I love this
Mhm.
photo.
That's cool.
You know?
Yes. Slice
Yeah.
of life.
I see Ben Grimm.
And Mesco did a great job on those, man.
Yes.
They really killed it. They killed.
I want that
Fantastic
set.
Four set.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is this is awesome. And his lighting and everything. I mean, you know that you don't see the lamp, but you know the lamp is above him
Yes.
because of the lighting. It's just
Mhm.
yeah, Henrock is absolutely destroying. It's awesome.
Yeah. He gets better
Good
with
job, Henrock.
each picture.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
The one thing that I didn't notice about this photo, because there's a lot going on. You got the snow, you got the guy walking, you got Ben, you got
Mhm.
motion with Ben's trench. You know
Mhm.
what I mean?
Mhm.
And everything looks amazing. But on the end of the frame to the left, that is a Go Figure Go illegal art edition. And God's honest truth, I didn't notice it
Really?
the first 5 times I looked at the photo and posted it to my story, because I would have been like, hey, you know where you could find this at? But
That's great.
you know, I mean,
Well, now you know what to do. Like,
That's
just
great.
make sure,
Yeah,
blast it up there, man.
even if my prop wasn't in there, which it is now, so it makes it even a better photo.
There you go.
I
knew that. That's why I picked it.
Thank
Yeah.
you very much. Amazing.
That's cool.
Dead Man is in here. What's going on? Rebel, NY Rebel is in here. What's going
What's up,
on?
Tom?
Hi and
Hey,
hi.
Tom.
The late night birds are here, man.
Yeah.
For us on
They
the
just got home.
coast, it's
Yeah.
almost tomorrow. So, all right. Beautiful shot. Perfect. Flawless. Dan's toy art.
Yeah. I
What
thought
we-
this. I just love when you could set a scene and this figure just. I like how it looks like she's walking in like, oh shit, this dude, you know, she's not supposed to be there. You know what I mean? It gives off like this mysterious vibe, and it's a nice little scene. I like when things look like scenes that you could play out in your mind. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I like. Also, I like scenarios. Those are great.
Sure.
And the light,
And I know
the light from that.
I wonder.
Mhm.
No, I was just wondering if that background is one of those Marvel Select dials, or if that's just a digital image or whatever. But it's cool, right? Because that looks like the Doctor Strange sort of type of.
Yes.
It is
It is,
definitely
yeah, it's strange. Yeah.
110%.
Yeah.
10%. You know, let's do something that Machutoy said and read.
Right.
We just like photos, man. We don't go into everything. It's just a quote.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
But that's awesome. It's great. Could use a little more lighting, I guess, on Kang, but overall, it's awesome.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
Kang was
yeah.
maybe darker or something. I mean, there's, you know.
And
To
if
me,
and is he
like
holding a Tesseract?
Yes.
Yeah.
Tesseract,
it
right? It
glows.
should be
Yeah,
glowing.
that's
Mhm.
right.
Yeah.
They do glow. They do glow.
Yeah.
I would have focused. You see where the Tesseract is, and
Yeah.
if you would have went to the right and a little lower, that's where I would have had my focus at. But that's
Yeah.
just,
Yeah. Or if they could have had him holding her vibrator, so she was like, "Oh fuck, you found
yeah.
my
Because this,
shit."
this photo says you want me to put that where,
Yeah.
and this is how mutants are born.
Yeah.
That's great.
This is what you do when I'm not home. Yeah. It would've been
That, that's how you segue the MCU into X-Men.
X-Men.
There you
I found this in your top drawer.
Yeah, that would have. She does look like he found, like she knows she's in trouble. So if he
Right.
found some shit that belonged to her, it would have fucking been awesome. But what, that's just my brain.
That's the segue into the Deadpool 3 film. There it is.
Yeah.
Go. It is getting late. So any last words on the photo?
We're good.
Keep it moving.
This
was
is fun.
Just as a fun photo. You can
Yeah,
take a
this
photo
is cute.
outside and make
DA
it work.
Yeah.
So bad toy photography. Fun.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Having a nice
What?
snow day and just enjoying
Right,
figures out
exactly.
there. You know what? You can't beat that.
No,
It
exactly.
just looks like just not only you could see something behind it, whereas like you could see that he probably had his kids out with him. He
Yes.
probably just had, he was
Dad,
just
what are
having
you
a fun
doing?
day. Why not? Boom.
You know why he got the articulation right? The whole snowball throw. See that?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Very good.
Coming out. There it is.
Very good.
I love how
Right in the mug.
I want to capture this part definitely because everyone literally did a throw on their own and it was like, the
Yeah.
body language.
Yes.
Yeah, everyone did it.
The
Everyone
trajectory.
did it.
Yeah.
Great
Awesome.
shot, great shot. All right, so
Oh, that was
let's
fun.
do the next set. Let's try to do the next 5 photos in 5 minutes.
Speed round.
Rapid
We'll call it a
fire.
night. Speed round. Everybody. So
Unless
Chase,
it's a really
Let's
good
go.
photo,
No,
then we stay on it.
Let's go. Let's go.
Damon, are you good with a speed round or are you frozen?
Yeah, no, we're good. We're good.
All right, we're
I got to dip out. That's all. But I can hang out for a few.
All right, cool. So let's wait. I don't need to do the wheel. I just went to go do the wheel for no reason. Damn. Getting late, man.
Let's see. I bet it's Toy Chase.
It's getting late. Yeah, I wonder who could it possibly be. All right.
Bring up all the 5 photos, right?
Yeah.
There we
Oh,
go.
look at that.
Where do you want to start at, Tim?
I'm
From
gonna
the
start
bottom?
right from the bottom, right there.
All right. We'll
And
start.
that's Tibele. That is Thomas right there. And I love this picture. He was out in France, and this is actually France. The background is an actual shot of France. So everything is real about that picture. There's no added anything in that picture. He actually took that with the figure in hand and with the background. So
Cool.
I fell in love
I
with this.
saw the whole thing.
Mhm. Yeah,
Wait,
it's
what?
just beautiful. It's just beautiful how he just took that shot, and he was just out in France just taking great shots.
Yeah. He even says it on his thing. We was in I'm not going to butcher France, but he was there.
Yeah, he was out in Normandy, I believe. That's I believe that's where that was taken. But he
And I think that's
visited
all-
some castles as well.
Perfect.
That's all straight up, like just no lighting. I mean, I'm not that
Nothing.
there's any
Nothing.
lighting. What I'm saying is just like all the lighting and everything's all natural. Bam.
But the
Mhm.
lighting in the shot that he did capture is just beautiful. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
perfect.
No, that's what I'm saying. No room
Yeah.
cues, no nothing.
Mhm.
It's just like, got it.
Yeah,
Great shot.
real outside stuff. Real outside stuff.
Right,
Mm-hmm.
right. We outside.
Yep.
the
Where are my arrows? Okay.
other way. There you go.
There you go, Tim.
Ah, there
I
you
am
go.
Watu.
Eye of Watu. I mean, what can you say about the guy? He is
Yeah.
he's a master. I mean, this is beautiful. And especially that Mezco, like Dr. Doom,
Mhm.
is incredible.
Mhm.
But the way he captures it here, I mean, just even the light right off that, like the part that holds the chain on.
Sure.
I mean, it's just beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is awesome. And you know what I do appreciate is that he took time to pose that hood. Let me tell you right
Yeah.
now, because I
Mhm.
have it, and you gotta really like so that it's nice and round. So you could tell he took time.
Hit it with the
Yeah.
Very
tweezer.
good. Right, exactly. Yeah, great shot.
I'm wondering if it's macro lens in all honesty, because that is tight, close up, and detailed.
Clean. Yeah. You would
Clean.
think that's
Mhm.
a statue that's like
Mhm.
whatever, one quarter scale. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah, 1/6 scale. Yeah. Mhm.
Right. Yeah, that's cool.
I'm wondering. Wow, he rushed this one late Thursday night. This is a rushed photo. God, seriously. But
yeah,
in
but
all
rush
honesty,
for him.
this
Rush
is
for
like
him
a
is probably like
cover.
5 hours.
Yeah. Screaming
Yeah.
at the kid and wife.
It's like a cover of one of the comic books.
Definitely
Yeah.
go through his work because he's just unbelievable. The
Yeah.
upper tier. Yeah. Incredible.
Did I lose audio?
No,
No. You
we
just
can
said,
hear you.
Yeah. You just cursed or something.
You ready to move on, guys?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Nice. You know, yeah.
This is every
I'm on toast.
Who is this?
This is
I'm
Simon.
on
Yeah,
toast.
yeah.
Simon Toast.
everything you guys wanted in that earlier pick.
I had to put that out. Thanks. This is what a real photo.
This
Here you go.
That's horrible. No. That's
Shit.
horrible.
Maybe next time talk to Matt. That way he can point out the flaws.
Let me tell you.
Whoever
Got it.
shared that first one, this is what you really wanted. Yeah.
Got a
Oh.
chance. Yeah, we got a chance to hang out with the man in Legion's Con, and let me tell you, like super cool dude, and yet he is
Yeah.
putting out some great work as well. So I caught this, and I just had to put it up there, especially with the timing of this figure. So
Yeah,
And I-
he's a great
yeah,
photographer.
just you could see how he put like even the bottom, like Gomez, like that void, he's just going through some pain right there. He's feeling it, like he's echoing to his head, just feeling, throwing some dark
Yeah.
side at him. So it's
why you
just
don't
I
drink
love this
blue
shot.
milk.
Yeah, this is great.
I do wish the bottom lightsaber was off or
Higher?
disconnected from the hilt, whatever
Yeah.
it's called.
The
Yeah.
wire.
Oh,
That-
Whatever.
okay.
But that's just
That's how it comes actually too.
I know.
It's like they're
could have used
connected.
the
Mhm.
if you had a Black Series one, I don't know,
Yeah.
That's true.
You
Yeah,
know
but
what?
this is- he's killing it.
That's a good thing. I would like to see people use these two figures if they have both of them or one of them with alternative lightsabers.
Hell yeah, yeah. It's from like,
Come on, Star Wars
got the
people. We're
goddamn
counting on
thing.
you.
Yeah.
This is great.
Anybody else want to say anything about this photo besides how awesome it is?
Yeah,
I
no, we're good.
foresee myself spending a lot of money on toys that I missed out on.
Yeah.
Gomez will bring you in. There it is.
I mean, I have 3 of them, but I don't have this freaking cool Jedi one.
Yeah.
Gomez is an awesome character.
Yes.
Yeah.
Matt actually enabled me to get
Yeah.
Union Gomez. Still never really done anything with him, but gonna eventually. But yeah, so I'm gonna probably keep this one saved under what it's supposed to look like.
Yes.
So
Let's show for reference.
yeah, references. There you go.
All right.
Here we go. Anthony
grinding.
Toymirth.
That looks real.
Yeah, Toymirth
Yeah,
is
you know what?
killing it.
Anthony,
Yeah,
you can't
man.
Shot movies and post it. Okay, this is action figure photography.
Yeah.
I mean, you're
Yeah.
talking about how he utilizes the light. Anthony is Toymirth is just murdering it. I mean, this is beautiful.
Yeah. Looks like a still from the movie, you know. It looks
Yeah.
Mhm.
It looks alive. It looks like just yet it's dark, yet there's just something going on, and it's telling a story.
yeah. And then, yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I really like this photo, but I think the turtle needed a little more light in there, just to see what's going on in there,
Yeah.
just a little bit, just a little
Just
bit.
just
But
a hint
overall,
of the
yeah, so you can see just a little bit, but this is I love this, man. This is really awesome. You know, it's got that
Yeah.
nice dark feeling to it.
Mhm.
And the thing is, he's done stuff where he's getting like it could be the sun coming into a house or what have you, but he utilizes the light very well. But
Yes.
yeah, I could see where you could he need it to just probably add a little light, probably coming from like a car where it looks like it's coming off
right.
the edge. So
Right.
yeah,
Just a little,
That'd be
right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Nobody puts Ralphie in the box. I think it could have benefited from some, like all the way in the back wall, right?
Yeah.
You see beyond the like maybe like in between the light post and what is phone booth? Jesus Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Phone booth. Maybe blue and red lights, kind of, because it's the city feel.
Oh,
It's
the
right.
police.
the blue and lights could have been coming from the cops.
That'd be cool. Yep.
yeah, that would have been cool.
Yeah, just like spotlight it right in the
Something to
back.
tell a little tiny more of a story.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
But all in all, I mean, props, lighting,
Yeah.
posing.
Do you
It's
do you
it's
think
definitely looks like it's taken right from the movie.
do you
Yeah.
think booty calling April?
Yeah, well, shots like this, you never know, right? I feel bad
2
for
a.m.
I feel like Ralph is getting the better end of that deal.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
yeah. But shots like this honestly make I don't know, I can't speak for everybody, make me want to go back and watch the movie.
It's the
You know?
best.
Mhm.
It holds
Hits
up,
you,
man.
and you go.
Mm.
All right, we're killing this 5-minute thing, guys.
Oh.
So Agent Variant.
Who's that?
That's cool.
Who is that guy?
Who is that guy?
I don't know.
Right over there.
No, that's you. That's your photo.
That's yeah.
That's
That's George's photo.
Oh, what's
That's
that?
your photo? Oh
Shit,
shit!
all the way down.
This thing with the
Garbage.
Mets hat. Fucking Mets.
Oh, we put the
So
perfect
since-
time.
What was this guy thinking?
Look at the red on the face. Woo.
Since we got the artist in the house, let's go
Good pick.
directly to the source and tell us your inspiration about this
Oh,
photo.
man. That's so funny.
What's cool you to hear?
So, just so you know, my best friend favorite
Me.
scene out of all the Bond movies is the Skyfall scene. And when I got this photo, and I didn't get it in December, I got it in January. As soon as I saw it, I mean, I'm a huge Bond fan, all the Bonds, right? But as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my God, this photo looks just like, I mean, the head scope on it was insane. And there were my lights.
Whoa.
Alexa, turn-
Blackout.
Fucking.
I think my neighborhood had a blackout because we're getting some rain and all that. But
Get
anyway,
outta
I'm
here.
gonna talk in the. Yeah, I'm dead
Ominous.
serious. We just went out.
Yeah.
I know. No worry. Now my kids are freaking out.
Yeah.
Don't be scared. So
Perfect.
when
The
I
photo looks like you're in the photo now.
Yeah, there you go.
So-
Exactly.
so when I when I got this figure, that was, I don't know, that was the first thing that popped into my mind. I was like, I'm gonna take a photo for my friend Phil of the Skyfall thing. I didn't know how I was gonna do it. It just came to mind, and I was like, I'm gonna do it. So and I have a that's all tangible. I have except, I mean, obviously there's a little screen back there, an iPad or a monitor. But if you scroll through the photos, you'll see the behind the scenes on that. And how I did it.
It's fantastic. It's a really good photo, man.
So this is a still from the movie.
Really cool.
Good job, man.
That's
A
cool.
still from the movie.
If go to that first one, I mean, obviously it's a top-notch photo. It looks like it's two actors there. I just always like a funny spin on stuff. Imagine if he was grabbing like Fozzie Bear, you know, bear ears.
So bad, dude. It broke down the whole show on My Rebel. Thank you.
Good job.
And that figure poses really well. And what really sold me on my own photo was the flap of the jacket, because you could feel the motion.
Yeah.
Of him doing his thing.
Yeah.
So,
I like this one. The posing is just absolutely phenomenal. You know, you can not.
It's the same. It's the same photo. It's just that. I mean, sorry.
Yeah. No, I know.
Posing. It's just a different angle and lighting.
We have the artist here. I gotta ask you, when you set up a shot like this and everything falls into place and it looks really fucking good, you just get that feeling like, yo, this fucking looks. Do you surprise yourself when something looks this well in front of your face?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Hold on, guys. They're over there. Sorry,
where are the
flashlights? They were over there. They're over there.
They should be in bed right now. It's 11 o'clock.
Do this on your phone, and you got a flashlight.
I gotta follow you right now, man. On Instagram.
There you go.
Hey.
We're all growing and learning. Yeah.
Sorry, guys. So right there in the drawer. So I'm telling you, my kids are freaking out. So sometimes yes, sometimes no. This photo definitely surprised me. Absolutely. Okay. The way it came out and everything, I was surprised myself that I pulled it off this well.
Yeah.
And it was well received. I know a lot of people that were like, "Oh my God, that's great. It's fantastic." So I was happy.
It's dope. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I mean, serious, George. This photo I love James Bond films. I mean, I grew up with them my whole life, but especially with this Bond. But this came out awesome, man, because you just had me just go right back to that scene where they're fighting in that scene in the building, and that just came out phenomenal. So a little
Really
shout out to you right there, man. Yeah.
Really watched a James Bond movie?
Oh, hey, I love the Bond films, all of them, especially from the 60s, man.
Moonraker.
Moonraker. Well, not Moonraker, but not Moonraker, but I like Thunderball and like the classic. I mean, Sean Connery. Yeah, man.
I love Jaws though. Jaws is my favorite villain.
Ooh, yeah. You know what? The Spy Who Loved Me.
Yeah.
Great.
I saw The Spy Who Shagged Me. Is that the same
That's great too. That's fun. That shit is.
I'm gonna show my age. I saw The Spy Who Loved Me like in the theater.
In theaters.
So yeah.
I paid a nickel for that movie. All right, so we're gonna go with plugs. That was Friday 15, man. Thank you for everybody who commentated, everybody who shared, everybody who came through in the chat. MVP Matt Shutoy telling us like everything we needed to know. Literally the chat bot of knowledge.
Yeah.
So let's start off with Damon, man. Where can the people find you, and what can they find from you?
D Blake Makes on all social media, and if you don't know already, I make these cool signs for your action figure collection displays or comic books or movie props or whatever you may have that you want to show off really cool stuff. So that's what I do. But thanks for having me, man. It was a great show, a lot of fun, and let's do it again sometime.
Amazing work, D. I'll see you soon.
I'll see you
Sorry,
soon,
did
brother.
you miss anything?
And jerky.
Oh,
yes.
and jerky. Yes, thank you, Matthew. Well, I don't sell the jerky. If you come to a show, I will give you some of my private stock.
That is part of D Blake Makes exclusive. It's visit only stuff.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Mr. Toy Chase,
The mayor.
the mayor. Where
Thanks,
can
guys.
people find you at next?
Well, you could find me at next. I'll actually be at the Wayne Toy Show this coming February 3rd. And you could also find me in ToyCon in March. But and you could also find me at Toy.Chase on Instagram. There you go.
There you go.
Yo,
Mr. Gaines.
I'm Toy Gaines, and I'm on YouTube, and I kind of approach collecting in a less serious manner, and I also do like kit bashes and customs, so I have a little tiny
Sick.
bit of talent, and it's all about fun. And tonight was fun, so I want to thank you guys for tonight. I learned some stuff
Mhm.
tonight.
Yeah, man. Angelo, thank you for coming out, man. And last minute, but I'm glad you jumped on, bro.
I love
Appreciate
it.
you.
Great meeting you, man. Really awesome.
You too.
And Asian variant,
And me.
the man who
In the
I'm
dark.
always like, hey, we've met before, right? Like every convention.
Every once in
Yeah.
a while.
Yeah, like
But yes, I am George, aka Agent Variant, on Instagram, and I just launched a new podcast show with my boy Marky Mark, aka Super Cool, the Super Cool on Instagram, and you guys are hoping to drop 2 episodes a month, and take it from there and see. Hopefully everything goes well. So follow Showtell Podcast on Instagram. Thank you guys. Thanks again, Miguel, for letting
and subscribe
having
to
me
your
on.
YouTube channel as well.
Yeah, absolutely. It's Super Cool YouTube on YouTube
With a Q. Remember that.
with a
Yeah,
Q.
that's
Super
correct.
Cool with a Q. Exactly.
If you're
Awesome.
part
Thank
of
you,
the
man.
Replay crew, he was in here earlier making fun of everyone. So you'll see that. But
All right, I'm out of here, guys. I gotta go handle these kids. Take
Yes,
care, guys.
good luck.
Thank you.
get that
You.
lighting in there. And
Watch out for the
alright.
guy from Scream, the movie Scream.
Right,
He might-
exactly.
I'll be right back.
No, it's happened before. No worries. Take care, guys.
Yeah, you got
Later,
it.
brother.
I'm Miguel of Go Figure Go. Just type in Go Figure Go on Google and everywhere else nowadays. So I want to thank everybody immensely for spending 2 hours. This is the longest live stream I've ever been a part of in ever. So record broke tonight. Thank you guys so much for that. Appreciate
It
it.
was a good time, just flowing.
Yeah, good times, Miguel. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much.
You got it. Can't unmute Toy Gaines because he muted himself. Now he's not muted.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, cool.
All right, guys. Well, that's it. That's it for us, all of us. So follow our socials and join in on our chat. And if you're just getting into toy photography, everyone in the chat and everyone that was on this video is very approachable. So come and holler. Have a good
Don't
night,
bother
y'all.
me.
Have a good
Later,
one, guys.
fellas. Bye all.
We'll end with that. Don't bother D Blake. Good night.